straight up.
And let people know it could
3,
F.
2,
And then
1. Okay, space, we're good. There's nobody here yet. That's good. Good start. Chat. Okay, wow. Can you hear me? Imagine the mic doesn't work. Guys, Connor broke the internet in Ireland.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. Hello.
Are you quiet, or is it good audio?
Yes, it's perfect. Wow, okay, they can hear us and see us.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh, that is the dream. We've been trying to do this for hours. Connor broke the internet in Ireland. Ireland's really mad at him. We fixed it. We have Mark. You guys will probably meet him later, or maybe he's around. Fixed the internet. We're here with James. And who's this?
Al.
Al. We went on a hawk walk earlier today, and we're going to do another one right now. I will warn you, the intro was very short. There's a show that's happening in about 25 minutes. So we're going to go on a quick hawk walk. We're going up there. So you can imagine we might F when we go in there, and if we do, we'll just go back to an intro, and you'll pretend like this wasn't the intro, and it'll be a really long intro screen. But we're going to see if we can do a hawk walk with just the people that are here right now at the beginning. Welcome to Ireland. Okay.
Welcome to the woods, and Al.
Welcome to the woods.
Let's go.
All right. Okay.
Okay, Maya. I'm gonna give you a glove, okay?
Okay.
You know what you're doing.
Chat, these are the most well-oiled, supple gloves I've ever worn in my life.
Supple.
My glove is so gross and crusty and hard and messed up. This one is nice.
Oh, that bird's. Hi, birdie. So up here in the clearing, it starts getting, the Wi-Fi gets bad, so.
guys, never mind about the woods.
Worth a try, wasn't it?
We walked up into the woods for just a second and just immediately effed. So we're gonna go fly Al back at the center instead. Welcome back. Please don't fall.
I'm good at
Oh
this.
my gosh, man. Just all the tech
man.
breaks physically, so the Wi-Fi
Breaking
doesn't
the
matter
internet,
at all. Hi. We're back. Okay, great. So when we effed, James was telling us a little bit about Al, who's a Harris Hawk. I don't think that I've had a
I'm
Harris
gonna
Hawk.
have to go around this way.
Yeah, this is it. Let's try this again. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Hello. Gosh. Guys, Connor is not going to move an inch. Okay? Connor is going to stay here the whole time. I'm glad you got to see the nice long intro with a couple secret bits in there for the people that were here early. We are still here with James and Al. We were going to try to do a hawk walk in the woods, and now we're going to fly him in this, what do you call it, the arena?
The arena, yeah.
The arena. We're going to fly him in the arena. So if the stream ends, it's because Connor moved and it's his fault.
We've got the
So-
beautiful backdrop, haven't we?
It is beautiful. It's a beautiful place to fly. I was telling oh, what was her name? The one who went
Jaden.
on- Jaden. I was telling Jaden this morning. We have so much open country in Texas, so I only fly my bird where I can see for miles. So having these things where they can fly over makes me so
Like with the
anxious.
eagle?
Yes.
Right.
He flew an eagle this morning, and he was just gone for minutes. And James was saying during the presentation, he's like, "Oh, he never usually goes this far." And I couldn't tell if he was joking or if he was actually anxious. But
I was anxious. We were planning on blaming Connor though, so
yeah, but it was Connor's fault if we lose the eagle.
I'll get him to fly to you, yeah?
Okay.
So this is our Harris hawk. It's a species from the Americas. They're found all over, southern US, Central America, and down into northern South America. Our birds are captive bred. He was bred here in Ireland, but he's no different to a wild one. And the unique thing about Harris hawks is they're social. They're the only ones that hunt and live together, right? So they'll work with anybody, and we can fly more than one if needed.
Jaden said she saw them stack once.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
On a hawk walk.
I've never seen that. And
But they say that these birds in the wild, because they hunt together, they'll stack on top of each other. Is it to sleep or just to
Maybe to
hang
look.
out? Maybe to look.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll stack on top of each other like this. And we went on a hawk walk this morning. She said she's seen them do that once. I don't know if we were live when I was saying it. I was telling James, I don't think you guys have seen a Harris hawk on my. You know what? That's not true. You guys have seen a Harris hawk on my streams. You saw Ranger, who's Anita's bird in California. And I've flown Harris hawks but never had one. So
did you get these not too far away from you in the wild, maybe?
yeah.
I'd love to see
They're all
them.
over Arizona, I think. It's a windy one.
So being social, they need to communicate. They will vocalise. You might be able to hear him squeaking away. Obviously you can hear his bell jingling just in case we lose him like the eagle. But the main way we think they communicate is with their tail. He's using it effectively as a breakout here in this wind, isn't he? But you can see the white bar right at the end. It's thought it's used as a flag. So your group of Harris hawks, a pack of Harris hawks hunting as a team, are going to use that flag, effectively their tail, to stay in touch when they're hunting together. Absolutely unique.
All right, now that there are a couple thousand here, guys, I want to talk a little bit about the series while we're flying this really cool. This is the coolest intro I've ever had for a stream. Pretty cool. So Conservation Uncharted, this is the second episode of the series. It was supposed to be earlier today, but we had some tech issues. We're here. I'm going to pronounce the name in the center wrong. Aillwee Burren Bird of Prey Center. And we're fundraising today for the Golden Eagle Trust. We'll play a video in a little bit to talk about it, but we've already gotten $145 in donations for the Golden Eagle Trust, and they're doing a lot of really great work to reintroduce red kites to Ireland. I know it's not your project, but can you tell them a little bit about the trust? And
Yeah, so the trust have been, we've been helping out a little bit with the reintroduction of red kite. The idea is to see where these birds are going. The researchers need to understand a bit.
sorry,
It goes at it. Just as I was rambling,
I know,
that's a
it
perfect
sounds so
time
good.
because I was about to get it wrong.
It sounded great. I don't know why it's back. Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back.
Act like nothing ever happened.
What are you thinking? So, yeah, the view is to hopefully raise enough money with you guys and here at the centre to provide some equipment so the red kites can be monitored a little bit further. They can actually see in real time where the birds are going, which is going to help going forward for the
live right now or no?
All right, we gotta manage this cable. Where's Sam? Ella.
Sam's
Ella.
out talking to Kayla.
Ella, could you grab Sam?
Oh, there he. Never mind. He just walked in.
We are, so you're live right now, but don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, I was asking Connor. He didn't
Just so
answer.
you know.
All right.
All right, chat. We're gonna
Oh, boy.
check out this 300 feet of Ethernet cable. We're gonna hardwire, and everyone's gonna trip over it just so we can be live.
All right. What's the plan?
All right. We
I like
Yeah,
the stream. It was nice.
Thank
Manage.
you. It's in and out.
okay. Where is the start and the beginning?
The hawk was great. I feel bad. The hawk was just like
Okay.
sitting
What are we
there
trying to do
while
with
trying
this?
to
We're gonna hardline this again. All right. This is gonna be towards the bag. This is gonna be. I'll give this to.
Yeah, you
Sam's gonna manage that. I'll trade you Ella. Grab this spool. You're managing the spool.
I'm like, no, the bird.
What space?
Where's this going?
I'm gonna go into the backpack. And then
Which one are you gonna plug into this time?
the one that-
Connor, is there something different? Is there a reason it's gonna work this time?
Yes, because he has it enabled.
He
ISP
left,
guy
by the
has
way.
it enabled. Oh no, ISP guy has left the facility.
Yeah, I saw him in
Oh
his car.
no.
He's gone.
He got in his car and he's left.
He's still here.
He just now walked in and got in his car.
He's crying.
That's fine.
So he may be gone.
All right. We need to lower the cable to the ground,
Okay.
and we're gonna plug it in, and we're gonna be on Wi-Fi as well.
Chat, I'm scared. Chat, close your eyes.
Whole thing, Connor.
Huh?
I need to undo the whole thing.
Just as we walk, so Sam's gonna undo his side first.
I don't even. It doesn't even
Oh,
matter.
boy.
We have 8K I'm glad it's good right now, chat, but we had 8K when we F'd last time, so I don't know. Close your eyes.
All right. Hold it.
Lord.
They're so scared. Look at them, Alex.
There we go. You really did. That's a good job.
Ella means business.
Oh yeah, I like it. Very professional.
Well, that's Alex
All right. Record again.
Sweet.
Maya, if this isn't working, you can fire me.
Chat, if this doesn't work, it's all Connor's fault.
Oh gosh, those are high stakes.
This is going to YouTube if it works. We have filmed some B-roll. I think worst case, if this really doesn't work, we just film a bunch of B-roll. I don't think it's going to be a YouTube video, but I think I take all the footage, edit it together, and then do a voiceover live, and then fundraise live when I get back. It's Texas from my desktop.
Okay.
Is this live?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we've been live.
Oh, hi mom.
We're doing it live.
Sorry. Okay. So the plan here is people cannot trip and die, and we cannot get sued. So manage the cables. I'm just gonna start walking. I'm gonna walk this way.
Sorry.
We're good.
I can turn things
Okay.
off and turn them back on, and that's it. Is that streaming?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, no.
Say hi, Jake.
Hi, Kayla.
No, bye.
Okay.
Hello. Okay. Are we good now? Is it? Did you check the?
Yeah.
the word?
It was doing good. Space, is it good?
Space, are we good? Okay. Chat, so far we're doing good and we're hardwired. It F'd. Did it F? Why are they saying no? Why are you laughing? Oh, 'cause Kayla.
Oh.
Alright, there's a little bit of a delay.
Coming from
That's
Ireland.
okay. Chat, this is going great. Alright, we're just gonna act like that whole thing was an intro and that we haven't been live at all. So let's restart, shall we? Okay?
We're good, James.
We're good. Okay. Thank you.
Show in 7 minutes.
Show is going to start in 7 minutes. We are here for the second episode of Conservation Uncharted. It's a travel series. I travel to highlight different conservation organizations. Today, we're at the Aillwee Burren. Did I say that correctly?
Yes.
Aillwee Burren Bird of Prey Center. They have lots of birds of prey here. They're doing really, really cool shows for the public, educational shows for the public. You guys will get to see a whole one in just a bit. At 2 o'clock, it's 1:54 right now. And today we are also fundraising for the Golden Eagle Trust. And they're doing really, really important work right now to reintroduce red kites back to Ireland. I'm not going to get these stats exactly right, but they started in around 2010, 2011 with 0 successful nesting pairs, and now they're up to like 63 successful nesting pairs or something like that. They've reintroduced a lot of these birds back to Ireland, which is super, super important. And they have 2 here, so we'll show you guys those in a second. But all your donations today are going straight to the Golden Eagle Trust. Space, how many are we at right now? We have $392 in donations today for Golden Eagle Trust. Thank you guys so much. We'll read those out as we go, and I'll very rudely interrupt James to read out those donations sometimes. Who's this?
This is Bud. He's one of our most famous little falcons here. We're going to be flying him in the demonstration in a minute, and he's going to relish the weather. And like some of the others today, have struggled a bit.
It is windy. We had talked before about me flying one of these birds. There's no way. I watched a demo earlier. It's on my Instagram story. You can look at it. No way. But he's going to do it.
I'll try my best.
He'll try his best. Okay.
We'll try and film that, will we?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. If we can get it, honestly, this guy is insane in the wind. He's a little Lanner Falcon. But more relevant to what we're talking about today with the red kites is Iru, our red kite. She's just here now
Oh, wow.
as we get ready to fly it.
Oh, you're flying her?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Don't scare her off.
This is the bird that I was just talking about that we're fundraising for the Golden Eagle Trust to help reintroduce these birds back into Ireland. This is Jaden. She's very excited to be on the stream. She's really not nervous at all. But I was telling him the kites, we have Mississippi kites. Have you seen those?
No.
Oh my gosh, they're tiny. Like tiny. This bird is huge. But very cool. I'll follow your guys' lead. Are we going to?
We're gonna take her into the office, just get a radio transmitter on her in case she decides to leave us.
Yes.
Hopefully not.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna get James give me a hand with that.
He's fluffy. Yeah, that is a very fluffy bird. Did you hear the noises that Bugs was making? They're really cute. Is that a lantern?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Bugs is a lantern?
Yeah.
It's a lantern falcon, the little one that he had, guys. It looks like Orion, but smaller somehow. So Orion's really small already. There's a kestrel in there. Do you want to turn around and just show them? Have they seen? Look how cool this place is. They have these are all mews, so these are all birds. We'll like walk around the whole thing. It's with a cable. We're gonna wrap cables around everybody's ankles today just to show you guys these birds. $100 from Super Duper Egg. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Appreciate that. Anonymous with 50, Koopa with 77, Saden with 100, Set Range with 20, Shrez with 100, Dan's with 25. We're at $492 already. Amazing. Thank you so much. And then they have all these mews as well. So they have falcons tethered in here. That was the lantern they flew this morning. You'll see more of it later. The public is starting to come through here, so we won't be super annoying, hopefully, and not in their way. But
Yeah, after the display, we can wrap this cable all around the facility. I don't think as many people will be here.
let's wrap it around Alex's ankles.
But it's taped. We taped it, so
Yeah.
people should see it. It's high vis.
It has orange tape on it. That means no one's gonna trip. Drones, the view is insane. It really is. It is beautiful out here and kind of crazy that we're streaming it all. I had given up fully earlier.
If I didn't break it earlier,
Connor broke. Okay, you want to explain to them what happened? Connor tried to hardwire us.
I caused a broadcast storm, which means that I overloaded the entire network with signals because Ethernets were plugged in inappropriately, and there was some settings and configurations that weren't put on to safeguard for that. Now it's safeguarded.
Caused a broadcast storm, and so we could. But now we're live, so everything's okay. All right, should I follow you?
Let's do it.
All right, I'm slowly going to walk out while we manage the table. We're going to go off to the left side.
What?
Maybe? Yeah. Let me see. Can I fit behind the stadium?
I don't want you to, because I think you're gonna get
Okay.
something caught. I don't think.
Okay. I'm just
It's
going to...
fine. Just you're good there. He'll just stand like.
So, someone... Yeah? It's working! Guys, my job depends on this live stream. Please don't let it fail.
Okay.
By that I mean easy.
So we're gonna start they're gonna start their second show of the day. So this is all public coming through right now. You'll hear in the presentations they have a speaker, so hopefully you can hear them talking. It's very similar to Monkaroo with $100, Terrabuck with $100. Thank you so much. Polar with $5. Thank you. There's a lot of similar education to what I do with Orion, which is really cool to hear. And it looks like they're flying a red kite, a lantern falcon, and I don't know what else. But earlier today they flew a barn owl, which is crazy because I've maybe seen a barn owl go glove to glove, but never flying around. It was really cool. And they did a lantern falcon and I always say the name wrong.
What?
The
Bateleur eagle.
Bateleur eagle, which was also very cool.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Chat, now you're just getting the show. Now you're just in the audience. Connor.
If you guys see the kite like
Oh, okay.
Ready?
So don't freak the kite out.
Say that again.
The kite's kind of sensitive, so don't freak her out.
Okay.
Peepo sit, free show. Yeah, welcome. Alright. Dude. Crosec tipped $100. Hi Muno with $20. Big Ben with $20. Thank you. This is a really, really cool thing to fundraise for too. It's literally getting a species back to a country where they were absolutely decimated from.
There was golden eagles, kites, and a bunch of other species
Okay,
that
hi guys,
extinct
good afternoon.
the
How you
19th
doing?
and 20th century.
My name's
And they're
Gavin,
just
you're
now
very
coming
welcome
back.
to the Aillwee
Really
Burren
cool.
Experience. I'm going to be flying the first bird for you guys.
Oh my gosh.
So,
here we go.
just
Okay.
before we start, very important question. Is anyone nervous at all about the birds and you want to avoid? No? Because the birds are going to be flying quite low over your heads, maybe coming in beside your feet, if you're lucky. So if you do decide to come say hello to you guys, please remember, hands and legs inside the ride at all times. They're not like cats and dogs. They don't understand touch. They don't like to be touched. Is that okay with everyone? Cool. So I'll give you a quick rundown of what we do here at the centre before we get started. We obviously do flying displays for you guys to come to see our birds, but we also help out some conservation projects. One is quite far afield, all the way over in Nepal. We help out with vulture conservation. And vultures are one of, if not the most critically endangered bird of prey species on the planet. Did anyone know that? No, vultures don't get, we got one. Vultures don't get a lot of airtime. They're not traditionally cute and cuddly, but they're really super important for the ecosystem. They help out by cleaning up the environment. They're scavengers. They only eat dead stuff. They don't hunt, they don't kill. They're nature's cleanup crew. And they can remove really awful things from the ecosystem, like botulism, E. coli, even anthrax. They can eat these things, destroy them, and remove them from the environment, so other people and animals don't get sick. So they're really super important. In previous years, we've helped fund PhD students, we've helped fund vulture safe zones. You guys coming here today allows us to do that. So thank you very much just by coming to help out. Our other project, slightly close to home, we help out the Golden Eagle Trust. You might have heard of them. They've been responsible for reintroducing golden eagles,
Icicle, Set
white-tailed
Range,
eagles,
Sib,
and
Anonymous, Big
personally
Ben.
helped out with
Thank you
one
guys for the
red kites.
donations.
And red kites were extinct in Ireland for 200 years. There's no wild red kites in Ireland. And has anyone ever seen a wild red kite in Ireland? No? Well, you're about to. We have one on the way. So keep an eye out for her. You can't miss her. She's on her way somewhere. And yeah, so with the help, oh, there she is. So this is Eru, our local red kite. She is beautiful. Here she is. So this is exactly what she will do out in the wild. Just soar around like this on her lovely long wings, catching food in the sky. Did you get it? Did you get it? Good girl. Well done. This is beautiful. They were reintroduced up around Dublin, on the East Coast. They're doing really well over there. And our project this year is actually we're raising money for the Golden Eagle Trust to get tracking equipment, so they can live track where the kites are, see how they're doing. Bit windy for today. Yeah, so they can live track where they are, what they're doing, if they're dying, what's killing them, and how they're getting on. They're slowly moving across the country. So hopefully in a few years they'll be back in full force and you'll be able to see them all over the place. They're absolutely beautiful. Come here, this soaring around. So what she did there, can you all hear me okay, yeah? So what she did there, catching food right out of the sky and passing into her mouth, that's quite difficult. Most birds can't do that. They usually bring their food down to the ground. But these guys are really super agile. You see, she's got that lovely long tail. Yeah, that makes her super agile. The tail on a bird is like a rudder on a boat. I can't throw that high, Aaron. Sorry. I would love to, but I can't. She's having a great time in this wing. So she'll fly around catching insects and passing them straight into her mouth. And that's super energy efficient for her, because you know, it's like stop. There are 2 points in flight that use the most energy, is stopping and starting, just like driving your car. So you can imagine if you could refuel your car without having to stop. So that's exactly what the kites do. They catch food, and there we go. That's more like it. Go on. Go get it. Good girl. Oh, she dropped it. Keep your mouth closed. We'll try another one. Someone might be getting up close and personal with her in a bit, but where's that gone? Just in case. Yeah, it's just chicken. It's nothing to do with that. Look, she's showing us how she's quite happy down on the ground as well. She'll come down and she'll actually eat worms and things on the ground. So she's got the best of both worlds. She's quite good flying around in the sky, quite happy walking around on the ground. They have been recorded following. Hello. Yep, they have been recorded following farmers plowing fields. So when they plow the field, the worms will come up, and then they can just come down and eat them. They're nice and easy. Isn't it, Aaron?
Timbo with 107 with 5, Chateau with 50, Mercedes with 50. Thank you so much.
And that's a defining characteristic of kites. They have a lovely fork-shaped tail, and just get ready to take off again. And sometimes they are confused for another local species, buzzards. In flight, they look quite similar, but up close they look very different. But from a distance, if you can't tell if it's a kite or a buzzard, look at the tail. So she's got this lovely long red tail. A buzzard has more of a fan-shaped tail. That's how you tell it.
Guys, the camera has a hard time when it's this overcast. I'm sorry if it's just
none of her own energy. This is all
flashbanging you.
on the wind. It's super energy efficient for her. And the reason I had to pick up that piece of chicken over there is because she will see it. She has fantastic eyesight. I could throw little bits of chicken all around into the grass here and she'll be able to find it. So she can see much, much further than us, much higher details, about 8 times as good as ours. And but she can also see extra colours that we can't see. Does anyone have a guess as to what it is? Yeah? It is ultraviolet. Well done. Yeah, so she can see UV, ultraviolet light. And have you ever seen CSI or any crime scene shows? You get the black light out and all the blood and tissue reflects. That's what Aillwee sees. So these little bits of chicken are glowing with her. They're little glow sticks. You can see them super far away. And that helps when you scavenge, because you will scavenge for dead things as well. Because again, if it's dead, you don't have to hunt it, you don't have to kill it, you don't have to waste any of your own energy. All you have to do is come down and eat them. So she can see raw meat super far away. Hi guys, welcome. She's just having a little bit of a break up there for her rest. Any questions about here so far? These guys used to be super widespread. Used to be all over the place. There were so many of them, they were nearly considered a pest. And Shakespeare actually wrote about them in one of his plays. He said, when the kite is roosting, look for lesser linen. And what he meant there is, when the kite is building its nest, keep an eye on your clothes. Because they will steal clothes straight off clotheslines to go and build their nests. There was a funny story a few years ago in Scotland, where there was a beach, and people's clothes were going missing. And they were talking with someone coming and stealing people's clothes off the beach. No, these guys, stealing Armani underwear and stealing fancy nests.
Good one with the bald eagle thing. Guys, if you're just getting into this, the stream, we're fundraising right now to raise money to bring these birds back into Ireland. This is a red kite that we're watching, and they were extinct here for 200 years. So this center is doing work to reintroduce them, and we're fundraising for the Golden Eagle Trust. Your donations are going straight to them today. There she is. She left. She's flying around, but that's what the fundraiser is for. Today, I've never seen one in person before. It's so cool.
And also, in the Victorian era, egg collecting was a popular pastime. They liked to take eggs and preserve them. And these guys have really pretty eggs. They're a beautiful porcelain colour, and they've got speckles on them. So, yeah, we liked them a bit too much. We taxidermied them and collected their eggs to extinction. But they're doing really well these days. In Wales,
she's catching things out of the air, if you can see that. I don't know how good the camera is.
Red Kite nests to protect them for years, and their numbers went really high.
Is it raining?
All the wild red kites you see in Ireland are descended from Welsh kites. And yes, so we asked them to have some of your chicks, we brought them over, we tagged them, reared them, and released them to the wild. And yes, so like I said earlier, they're doing pretty well these days. And you guys coming are helping us to help the Golden Eagle Trust. Thank you very much. Look at that, she's absolutely gorgeous. So, any questions about Aillwee so far? Yeah. No, I'm going to call her in a second, but yeah, I'm going to bring her in to see you guys up close, if that's alright with everyone. We'll get her dinner in. is positive reinforcement. So I reward the behavior I want, I don't reward the behavior I don't want. So if I give her big dinner just for sitting there, she'll come out tomorrow and she'll go and sit there and do nothing else. So you gave me my big food for this yesterday, do it again. So I just want her to do one more circuit and then I'll give her a big reward. What do you think, Aaron? Alright, chill out for a second. She's getting blown all over the place. Now you guys just walked in. This is Aillwee or Red Kite. I'll bring her around and see you guys close in a second. You coming? Kite, let's go. No. But this is also a typical example of we can't force them to do anything. We don't want to force them to do anything. All the training we do in courses, their natural behaviors, or anything. I'm throwing bits of food up for her to catch, so you naturally do that in the wild. I'm not training her to do vacuums or anything like that, that she wouldn't naturally do. So I can ask her really nicely to do things and then reward her for it. But if she doesn't want to do it, I can't.
Snopper with 50, Shane with 20. Come to England, we have better Wi-Fi. Okay, maybe next time. Anish with 50, Connor with 20.
Think about it. Okay, let's go.
Very
One
cool.
more circuit and you have your big reward.
Aquatic with 7, thank you so much.
Anyone standing under her, just touch your head. And now, yeah, just go. So I'm going to call her in now and bring her close to you guys. You're welcome. And when she comes in, have a look at her feet. She has absolutely teeny tiny feet for such a big bird. And she's just struggling to get in now with her. There we go. Good girl. So have you ever heard birds of prey called raptors? Have you ever heard that? So that comes from an old Latin word, rapere, which means to grasp. So a bird of prey is limited to what multiplies the size of its feet. So she's got teeny tiny feet, she hunts teeny tiny prey. She can hunt small, possibly the biggest thing she can catch is maybe a small rat. Yeah, that's all. So, but because they scavenge, like, they will eat bigger things if it's already dead. So that becomes an issue sometimes as well. So their biggest issue in Ireland is actually secondary poisoning. People put out poison for rats and mice, she'll eat that to make her sick as well. And that's the biggest issue in Ireland
Rodenticides.
for barn owls as well.
No birds.
So if you guys ever have to deal with a rat or a mouse problem, I ask that you use traps if you have the opportunity. I understand everyone doesn't always have the option, but if you can, I would really appreciate it. And there's a campaign you can look up called the RRU, which is the Campaign for Responsible Rodenticide Use, and it just gives you hints and tips about how to use it safely. Yeah, she's really cool, isn't she? Has anyone got any questions about Aillwee before I head off with her? Yes. What does she eat? Here with us, she gets chicken and mice and sometimes quail. Yeah, it's gross. In the wild, she will eat small insects. She'll catch them flying around in the sky. She'll come down onto the ground. She'll eat worms and insects down there. She can catch small mice, rodents, things like that. You don't have to look, that's okay. Any other questions at all? Alright, well, I'm going to head off with Aillwee, and someone else is going to come and fly a different bird, so thank you very much, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Wow, birdie. Oh my god, you're like really close to me.
No, I'm not.
Really?
Yeah.
Very close. Okay, chat, what do you think? Did you enjoy the show, Smile?
Did the F at all?
No. They're draking, they're clapping.
I can keep my job so far.
My name is Jamie.
Yay!
Did you enjoy your Yeah, super cool. So I'm about to introduce you to something a little bit different. Hi guys, if you want to take a seat wherever. Just before I take out the next bird. So the next bird is very, very different in many ways. A little bit scarier, a little bit more vicious. What we call an apex predator. So try not to get too scared. I'm about to introduce you to Jess.
Can you scoot down just a little bit, Kayla? And Jay? Oh. There we go. Sorry.
Can anyone tell me what Jess is? An owl. Do you know what kind of owl? A barn owl.
This is the one they flew earlier, she just
So barn owls are
screams
found on
constantly.
every continent except for Antarctica. And no matter where they are on the planet, they're going to look a little bit different. Don't be actually scared of Jess, don't worry. Very friendly. I was lying. So for barn owls in Ireland and most of Europe, they're going to look exactly like this. So Jess is perfectly camouflaged for our climate. That nice white white belly matches our nice white clouds, so anything that Jess may be above, like a mouse or a vole, never sees Jess coming. Anything that might be above Jess, like a predator, a fox, or a dog, when they look down, they see our shrubs, they see our trees. So Jess is perfectly camouflaged for our weather. Everything about Jess, down to the cute fluffy face and heart-shaped face and fluffy body, is made to kill. Everything about Jess has adapted to enable him to kill better. He's much more efficient than Iru is. Jess spends about 90% of his life, maybe 95, in a tree, waiting for food to come to him. He's a very, very lazy bird. And when the time comes, he will kill. Now, Iru works solely off eyesight, had insane eyesight, could see into the ultraviolet spectrum, saw more color, more definition than us. Now, don't get me wrong, Jess has pretty good eyesight, but it's his hearing that makes him so incredible. Jess can hear a mouse's heartbeat from up to 5 meters away. So he can listen to mine, he can listen to yours, but he has selective hearing. So Jess hears what he wants to hear. If he could hear all our heartbeats right now, he'd go nuts. So he hears what he wants to hear, and the way he hunts is a little bit different. He's a stealth hunter. So I'm going to try to get him up nice and close to the person with ease. Jess's feathers and his wings are serrated, kind of like knives are, so you can't hear his wings. He's completely silent when he flies. I know you were a little nervous, but you're stealth. So anything that Jess may be above never hears him coming. Now you may be thinking, well, yeah, he's silent when he flies, but he's screaming at me. So Jess is screaming at me because he's what's known as an imprint. We got Jess as a baby. Jess has never been around another barn owl. He's only been around us. So he considers himself a human, or me a very large barn owl. So he's yelling at me as if I were a parent or a mate, screaming at me for food. A barn owl in the wild will only scream like that up until about a year old before they leave the nest. Other than that, they don't scream at all. That would scare off everything. Come on over here. Jess. Jess isn't loving the wind as much as Iru is. Jess is only about 450 grams. He's incredibly light. The majority of his bones are hollow except for his leg and feet bones. But he does not love the wind. He might head home in a few minutes, depending on. It was raining earlier and he really didn't enjoy that. Good boy. So the way Jess hunts is a little bit different to Iru. Iru will soar, catch those thermals in the wind, does not wing beat. Jess is very different to that. Hello? So when Jess is waiting in his tree and a little mouse comes under him, he can hear that. He'll hover above it until he finds the perfect opportunity to smash down and kill it. Jess missed it. So Jess's eyesight does have some complications. What you see there is only about 30% of his actual eyes. The rest of the 70% is in the back of his head. So Jess has what's known as binocular vision. Anything about 30 centimeters away is a complete blur to him, so he can't actually see it. So he had to try remember where the last sound that chicken made off the ground. I just didn't hit it hard enough, completely my fault. But other than that, he can't see it up close. So anything bigger than a mouse, he won't kill on impact, meaning that if he hits something bigger than that, and it can fight back, he can't see it, Jess won't do so well. So anything a mouse and smaller, Jess's ideal prey. Come on over here. Good job. Jess's little cute heart-shaped face kind of acts like a satellite. It draws sound back to his ears. His ears are pretty much just big holes in his head. His right one is slightly higher than his left, so he can pinpoint exactly where sound is coming from. Good job. Over here. Good boy. Now Jess's eyes tell us a lot about him, and same for any owl. The color of their eyes depicts when they hunt best. So for Jess being a barn owl, has those brown and black eyes. Jess is nocturnal, but just like me at 2 o'clock in the morning, if I'm hungry, I get up and go eat. So Jess has no issue flying around in the day. His eyesight is just slightly better at night in comparison to ours. But if Jess hunts through the night and doesn't catch anything, he will hunt through the day happily. He doesn't solely work off eyesight. For Ulu, our Indian eagle owl, who has those bright orange eyes, he's a crepuscular owl who works best during dawn and dusk. And then our snowy owl, John, he has a yellow eye. He's diurnal, he works best during the daytime. Any questions about Jess so far? Hello guys, you're very welcome. Oh, that is a fantastic question. There's actually no barn owls in the Arctic, but you'll find them everywhere else. They do look very white. but the Arctic conditions don't suit Jess very well. He doesn't have a whole lot of insulation, so he will get extremely cold, and he doesn't do too well in desert temperatures either. Come on down. Good job. That is a very good question. Any other questions? Very cool. So Jess is 13 years old, and we hope to have him maybe into his early 20s. But for a barn owl in the wild in Ireland, they're actually on the red list. And we're the only country in the world to have barn owls on their red list. And that's mainly down to secondhand poisoning. What do owls eat? So Jess eats mice and voles and small little rodents. I do love the questions coming from over there. So barn owls in the wild face a whole lot of dangers, just like our red kite. Secondhand poisoning is their biggest issue. A study was done on barn owls that were found dead on the side of the road, and 87% of those barn owls had traces of pesticides already in them. So it's a huge issue, and yet again, we always ask that you use pesticides responsibly if you can. But Jess is the only pesticide you'll ever need. He can eat up to 3 mice a night. If Jess has a girlfriend, that's 6 mice a night. And if Jess has kids, that can be up to 12 mice a night. He's incredible. He's a true killer. You're so much prettier, Roger. Good job. So there's a few myths surrounding barn owls as well. Everyone's heard of the wise old owl? Yeah. It's not accurate. Now, Jess is perfect at what he does, don't get me wrong. But he doesn't need to adapt. He doesn't need to evolve. He doesn't need to think. He's perfect at what he does. He's a true little killer. So that 90% of his life that he spends in a tree, he doesn't do a whole lot. Not a lot of thinking. His brain is incredibly small as well. The side of his eyes there is actually the side of his skull. So there's not a lot of brain there. But he doesn't need to be intelligent. The Greek goddess Athena, the goddess of wisdom, had an owl, and that's where that comes from. Good job. Oh boy, enjoying the wind. Owls also can't turn their heads 360 degrees. That's also a myth. It's 270, still incredibly impressive. So Jess has 14 vertebrae in his neck, where we have 7. That's how he's able to do it. And he does that because his eyes are fixed into his skull. A whole lot of birds of prey will do that. They can turn their heads 270 degrees. It just looks more impressive on Jess. It looks like he has no neck. So Jess can't see the food that I'm feeding him on my finger. He's actually feeling for it with feathers around his feet that kind of act like whiskers. It tickles. Any other questions so far? Yes. Sorry? You actually can, if you pull back his feathers, you can see the holes in his head. And if you look through the holes in his head, if you look through his ears, you can actually see the back of his eyeballs, which is super cool. Yeah, I found that out last week, kind of gross. Yes, exactly. But his eyes are so big that you can see him through his ears. Good job. Jess does have pretty large feet in comparison to his body, so he's not made for walking around on the ground. He has nearly the same size feet as Iru, which is incredible. Iru is so much larger, but they're both made to catch the same thing, small rodents. Now, if you were listening at the start of this display, Gavin mentioned 3 different species that were reintroduced into Ireland. Can anyone name me one of those? Yes. Would you like to come down here? Yeah. So I'm going to get you to use a little bit of that hand sanitizer that's just over there. So Jess being an imprint, he's super comfortable around people he doesn't know, so I'm going to bring you up here to me. Oh, Jess. And you can put this. There you go. Jess waits for no one. Good job. Not heavy? Not really, no. Not really. So what you see there is majority fluff. There's not a whole lot of actual body there to him. Good job. You can take it. Well done. Can anyone else name the other 2 species that were reintroduced into Ireland? The golden eagle. Golden eagle. Would you like to go? I'll just get you to sanitize your hands there behind you. Jess is looking at home like I'm insane for keeping him out in this wind. There you go. Good job. they understand affection. No bird of prey will, even though Jeff is an imprint and he sees us as the same species, he still doesn't understand it. So we try not to do it. A lot of our birds are also waterproof. They have an oil gland in their back and they spread it all over themselves. It allows them to be pretty good in the rain. So if we go to stroke them, it's only going to wash that off. Good boy. Jeff can hear me root around in my food pot as well. It's very exciting for him. Thank you very much. And the last bird that was reading. Yeah, come on down. I had someone say white-tailed seagull last week. That was pretty offensive. Seagulls are doing fine in Ireland. If you just use a little bit of that hand sanitizer, the white-tailed sea eagles, which we also have here. There you go, see your left hand. Left hand is just a tradition in falconry. Falconry is over 5,500 years old. It was used as a method for finding food. Whatever your bird was catching, you wanted, so you'd reward them for it. Now we've adapted into turning that into Jess does a little bit of flying for me and I reward him for that. I wouldn't really want whatever Jess is catching though. Good job. Maya, would you like to go? Sure. Oh, Jess, you're doing so well in the wind. So barn owls out in the States look incredibly different to how they do here. They're much bigger, a little bit darker. Females are always going to be bigger regardless in the bird of prey world. They're dominant, they're in charge. So Jess is a little bit smaller than a female barn owl here in Ireland. But we hope to have Jess for a little bit longer, but the life expectancy of barn owls in the wild here in Ireland is only about a year old, whereas everywhere else they can live up to 7 years, maybe more. Thank you. Do we have any more questions?
Cute.
How heavy did you say he was?
Sorry?
How heavy did you say?
He's only about 450 grams, and he is fully grown. He's just very light. Any others?
Will you ever breed them? Will you breed them?
So we don't tend to breed here at the centre. We don't really see a point in it. We're really about the conservation work here as opposed to anything else. And there's always the ethical question of if we do breed Jess or any of our other birds, where are those chicks going to go? A lot of our birds live so long in captivity that, you know, we really want to make sure they go to a good home if we do that. And, you know, we want to know that they're okay and safe. So we don't see much of a point in doing it. So the conservation work is what's really important to us. And like I said, you guys coming here is really helping us do everything that we do. Good job. So I'm going to try and get him to hover again. It's not too windy for him. And then I might put him back into bed if we don't have any more questions about him. See if he finds it this time. Good job. Good job, Jess. He has like a 50% chance of finding it every time. He does really well when he does. Good job, super cute. So if there's no last questions, I'm going to pop Jess back into bed, and James will be out with the next person. Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Because he hears me throw the chicken onto the ground, and that's what he goes for. If he does accidentally, he just throw it and come back up. He won't fall. Yes, an owl pellet. That is fantastic. Someone did their research. So Jess won't digest fur or feather or bone, so he will actually bring that back up in what's called a pellet. And anything else that's not digestible, only meat will get digested by Jess. So thank you very much, guys.
That's his enclosure. He wants back in. Look at him. Look at him.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Jade and Jess. You guys alright? Hey, Karen. Hello. You're alright, don't worry. I'll come and see you guys first. I'm James. More importantly, this is little Buzz. He's a falcon from Africa, known as a lammer falcon. L-A-N-N-E-R. They're found in southern Europe, right on the western edges of Asia, and then Cairo to Cape Town. The individual's Irish. He was bred here in Ireland with the species from the savannas of Africa, wide open countryside, where he's going to be hunting birds. You can see he's hooded. He's quite nervous, this guy. He's quite sensitive, and we just wouldn't be able to bring him this close to you guys without it on. Simply, unlike the owl, of course, his eyesight is his main sense, so when his eyes are covered, he's nice and chilled. I want to shout out to Maya. Thanks for coming and giving us this opportunity. These guys are live streaming from here today, and it's been brilliant, the whole team, so thank you for your time and efforts. Look at his shape. You can see by the way he's built. He's got skinny wings, a short tail. He's built for speed. Okay, he's going to blow your mind today in this wind. He is insanely fast. He's going to be flying just as close as the owl was, but about 90 miles an hour. Okay, so enjoy it. Make the most of it. It's the best we have when it comes to high speed. And be confident in him. He's built for this. He's been doing it for 14 years. He's 14 years old. And hunting birds. Things in the air, that's difficult. The most difficult thing to hunt are the birds. You might catch bats from time to time, maybe locusts as well. But we're going to show you how to specifically catch something kind of like a sparrow or starlings using this.
Good luck filming.
And it is just a piece of leather.
It's going to be tough. Chat might get
Chat,
sick.
if you can't see the bird, it's because Connor's a bad cameraman. He has to track this bird going 90 miles an hour through the air.
You may wonder why is he not catching the swallows here. He can't, they know that, and in fact chase him as the display goes on. They're too quick. There is a bird that does hunt them, the hobby. It's a small falcon that migrates with, but they also catch dragonflies. So, we're getting ready to go. This is what crash out they are. It might take a minute. It's a bit of a black cloud coming, but I reckon the wind's going to pick up as well as that cloud comes closer, so it's going to get better and better. There we go. For this little fellow.
Lighting is so difficult here because it changes every 30
The
seconds.
hood would have been used back in the day to transport birds. You know, if you're hunting some horseback maybe, you can leave the hood on the falcon and take it off when you're ready to go. Do you see the size of his eyes? Yeah? They're huge, aren't they? That's just 30%. 70% of his head are massive, huge eyes. And he's using those now to check it's safe. He's from Ireland and he thinks he's in Africa. In his mind, he's in Africa. And there's threats, aren't there? There's potentially eagles, other things that might cause an issue. So he's scanning the world to make sure it's safe. He also wants to make sure it's working properly. He has a lot of feathers, 10, 15,000. He's going to puff them all up now, put them into exactly the right place. So it's nice and streamlined. And the last thing he might do is lightly insulate. He might just get rid of a bit of weight. You'll see the swallows react as he takes off. Like I say, they recognize him. From Africa, of course, the swallows. They know exactly what he is and wondering what on earth he's doing here. So, give me 1 second here. You might take a minute. They're just cautious, you know, and you can understand it, can't you? Because he is potentially vulnerable, you know. It's very quiet, isn't it? Silence. Nobody wants to be on Twitch. Okay. So the way it works, as soon as he hits this, he gets it, he knows that. Watch the falcon, okay? Don't pay me any attention. You're not here to see me, you're here to see Bud, and he is awesome. You guys in front of me here, you got a really good idea. Wow. Oh, that's like first year. Okay?
Wow.
You're just warming up. You guys here get a good idea of what it's like from my point of view, because he's going to use the structure, the ossatic, the woodwork, the elements, the winds today, to try and hit this. So keep tracking him as he's building up more and more speed as he starts to work. Now, of course, whatever Bud's trying to catch is going to want to avoid him, isn't it? It's going to want to do its best to have another day, so putting this away, simulating that. Look on your left, okay? He's going to pop up over the fence. He's using the fence line to try and hide himself. So yeah, Bud's prey is going to try and avoid him. Putting this away simulates that, maintains his fitness, and shows you guys what he's all about. And do watch him, he's up here now. He's going to get more and more into this. And as soon as he hits it, I've got to give it to him, you know, so we'll make the most of his flying. We couldn't emulate this, could we, in technology, or nothing comes close to his coordination and his ability out here. But Bud's world's different to ours. Here he is, on your right. See him? He's got right up. He's up to maybe 70 or 80 feet. He's going to come even quicker this time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Bud's eyes, a second and a centimetre, a different experience. His eyes are flickering quicker. He sees the world literally closer together. Things are happening closer together. Not only is he watching me and where he's going and his coordination out here, he's also looking around him. He's seeing if there's any threats in the air. Anything. Maybe that's what's going. So be confident in his abilities. He's so quick, isn't he? I'm actually going to let him win, alright? Bud is 14 years old. He's a bit of an old fella, so he's done enough work to warrant feeding him, and of course, if he didn't think he could win, he wouldn't bother chasing it, would he? So he beats the falcon, and of course we'll reward him for that. Well done. Awesome. detailed exercise. You can see that he's a bit puffed. He wants to maintain his fitness. It was very clear he was hunting. You don't need to know anything about birds to recognise that he's hunting. That's when you get a reaction. He's in the African savannah, he's in open country, things are now coming for him potentially. He's nervous, look at him, he's checking constantly over his shoulder to see what's happening. If there are any wild falcons in the area, any peregrines locally, this is where they come to have a look. It's his piece of leather, I mean, it is just a piece of leather, but it's his, so we can't steal it off him. We just make a swap, and you can see he's like, okay, no problem. I'll get my reward on the glove. Falconry is about hunting, isn't it? Imagine now we've caught something. I got that, he's got his reward. Any questions on it?
Excuse me.
Whale.
Connor was worried about his camera work. I saw it. It looked good.
Nice fish dive.
What do you think? Could you do that?
That bird's fast.
Wouldn't the leather hurt him?
Would it hurt him?
Yes.
Well, he's so accurate, you know. I mean, he's actually trying to hit it. So he's using his feet to try and touch that, so he can avoid it.
And also, does he have any predators?
Eagles would be a thing for him, potentially. Yeah, eagles would be. And the biggest threat to him, though, aren't humans. You know, it's mankind, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Anybody else? I do. What's that? Shout it out, and they're very welcome. Thank you.
My question is he a type of falcon? Because falcons can dive down very fast.
Exactly right. You're exactly right. Thank you. Falcon is the easiest type of falcon around, falcon, and that's how they hunt, isn't it? By diving. You know what the quickest is on all is?
Yeah.
What's that? Begins with P. Peregrine, yeah, and they fly over 200 miles an hour.
200?
The quickest animal in the history of animals. And we've got them here in Ireland, so remember the shape. If you see something resembling bugs flying here in Ireland, it's going to be a peregrine. All over our cities and our coast now, we've made it all come back. In the last 50 or 60 years, it's my birthday. Is it your birthday?
Do you love the rain?
Happy birthday. What's
Yeah,
your
the
name?
rain here is sick.
Liam.
He's 9.
Happy birthday, Liam.
And I'll be 9 in 6 days.
Is that your sister?
No.
Do you know each other? Okay.
Friends.
Congratulations.
How does the wings make him go faster?
How are his wings make him go so fast? So look at his shape. It's like a pair of scissors. His wings are quite narrow. So they will cut through the air. He's just got good aerodynamics to speed. Whereas the owl...
Get out of the way. Get our cable out of the way for everybody and get out of the rain.
In a nice big rain. I'm going to stand here and feed bud. If you've got any questions, please come over and see him.
No, we're
If you want to
not
avoid
too
the rain, do that. All our birds are in their aphids, the rest of the flying team, if you want to see them. Please do that. We're around to answer any questions you might have. I hope it doesn't change for you guys. It's a radio transmitter. You can see it kind of sticking up.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. I actually put two on him today just because.
That was some kind of aerodynamic thing.
So he needs to be nice and aerodynamic. Does he have like V shapes or something?
Well, disconnected for some reason.
What does the screen say? On here? Yeah.
It should be going back up.
Oh, that's weird.
Bit right slow, but you're back. I don't know. It's plugged in, so I just...
He puts in such tight
There. Guys, the presenters are... What space? Oh, yeah, okay. Dirty Icicle with $100, Joshua with $100, Saitang with $26, Peel here with $150, Hungry Emperor with $26, Chris with $50. I can't scroll in these.
Let's go inside.
I can't scroll. It's raining.
Raining.
Oh my gosh. Okay. X Cricks with 50 and Leonard with 50 as well. So we're at, how much space? $2,065 in donations. Whoa. And there's water on the lens. Hello.
If you check my jacket pocket, there's a lens cleaner.
Thank you guys so much for your donations again. These donations today are going straight to Golden Eagle Trust, so that they can help with the reintroduction of red kites into Ireland. We're going to play a video right now that Connor produced to give you guys a little bit more information about that program now that you've seen a red kite fly. Okay, you're good, Space.
Oh, it's in this pocket. Jesus.
Nice, Connor. Sorry.
Hi there, Mark Ruddock from the Golden Eagle Trust. The Golden Eagle. Hi there, Mark Ruddock from the Golden Eagle Trust. The Golden Eagle Trust is an Irish conservation charity that's been working across this island since the late 1990s, since 1999. And we've been involved in the restoration and reintroduction of various raptor species, including the red kite, the golden eagle, the white-tailed eagle, but also on various conservation projects on red grouse, waders, and different bird species and habitats. So we're out this week in Wicklow, dodging the showers and the rain, just checking on some of the red kite nests. And one of the exciting things that we're hoping to do over the next couple of years is looking at some more satellite tracking of this species to try and find out some more movements of where kites go to, and hopefully this fundraising that's going on in partnership will allow us to gather enough funds to get some specialist equipment to help us live track these red kites across Ireland and find a bit more about where they move to in real time, and get some more fascinating insights into the species ecology in Ireland. So very grateful and humbled by the support that people offer and help, and hopefully we can see some more of these kites being live tracked in Ireland over the coming years with the support of everybody out there. Thanks again.
Yay! Alright guys, big shout out to Mark there for sending us that footage. We were gonna try to do like a video call because he's currently out there tagging red kites, like he's in the field working, but we were worried about the tech. So he sent in that video, Connor edited that video, and Space helped obviously, and now we got it. So very, very cool. Again, all your donations today are going to the Golden Eagle Trust to help with that program that you guys just learned about from that video. I have a couple stats here. I don't think he mentioned in the video. In 2009, there were 3 nesting pairs, but 0 successful nesting pairs. Now, and then the last stat taken in 2017, there were 46 nesting pairs, and 63% of those nesting pairs were successful, which is amazing. It went from 0 chicks reared in 2009 to 61 chicks reared in 2017. So they're doing really great work, really successful work. Thank you for your donations today going to the Golden Eagle Trust. You can do Command.org if you want to get to their information. Don't forget Dom, thank you for the $10. We're at $2,075.10 for Red Kite Reintroduction in Ireland. Very cool. The rain has stopped, believe it or not. Ireland loves just raining and then stopping. But now it's beautiful and sunny, so I think the plan is to take you guys for a little walk around the center so you guys can meet some of the birds. I myself don't know these birds, so it's going to be like going to the zoo. I don't know much unless James or Jaden or something walks around with us. We'll just look at them and say hello. Oh, here's James. Okay. We can walk this way. We're going to walk around and show them birds without getting in everyone's way, hopefully.
All right. Can you make sure people don't trip on the wire?
Make sure nobody falls.
I'll come around behind you.
Thank you.
Hopefully it doesn't unplug. Chat, is that a crow or a raven?
Kayla.
Kayla.
No, we're asking chat.
Chat, don't listen to Kayla. What do you think it is?
Without the size context, it's hard. Ask them how to identify the difference.
They're saying, they're all saying raven. I'm not even sure if you're right. You're behind the camera. Wow. Someone said crow for sure. It's a jackdaw. It's a raven. It's a goat. That's a bird. A corvid. Jackdaw. Okay. Raven. Yeah. We have the two crows. You can't tell because there's not another one in there, like Kayla said. But ravens are much bigger. Like that's a big bird. I don't know what the actual. Big bird.
Loon is his name.
Loon.
Her name? Her name?
Her
So
name.
her name.
Her
Her.
name.
Yep.
Also, a corvid. Ravens have a curved beak or curved upper beak on the top, so you can tell by just looking at the beak. Then their size, they're way bigger. And then ravens have a V-shaped tail. Crows have a straight across tail. I feel weird educating here. I feel like I should grab Jaden or somebody. I feel bad like teaching about their birds. I don't know what the story of this bird is. I know that all the birds that they have here are hand reared though. I don't think they have any wild caught birds. Am I wrong?
No, not this one. I believe Loon's the only one that was like kind of from the wild, as it was super young, and wasn't able to be rehomed to the wild.
Cool.
Look at these cool boards.
Jaden, do you know anything about Loon's story?
Yes. So Loon was brought into us when he was really young. We take in rescues every now and then. So he was brought in and we're actually able to release him, so we set him off and he refused to leave. So now he lives here quite happily. Can I say hello?
Hello.
Good job.
That's impressive.
So we've taught him to talk. He can say hello, he can bark, he can laugh at us.
Can I step in closer?
Yeah, of course you can. You say hello? Hello. He's getting nervous
I might be
now.
camera side.
Hello.
Sorry, let me back up.
Hello.
There you go, good boy.
I've never seen a corvid talk in person.
Yeah, he sounds exactly like James.
I was gonna say, he's got the accent for sure.
Say it one more time. Hello.
Hello.
Good job.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so he's 16 now.
He's 16. Ryan with the $50, Upside with the 10, Chubby Devil with 10, Bruma with 20, Oscos with the 15 and XT82. Space, did I miss any big ones? With $100. We're at $2,287. Thank you so much. That is crazy. Have you ever heard a corvid talk in person?
Python pages, yeah.
Oh, okay. I've heard it on video, but I've never heard one in person. Remember what I was saying about parrots? And I was like, parrots sound like parrots when they talk. They're like, Wah! But corvids sound like people. Is that not crazy? I'm like
It's awesome.
shook right now. Okay. Are these crested caracaras?
They're just, yeah.
Crested caracaras. These live in Texas. They don't look like they should, but they do.
Raoul and Penny.
Raoul and Penny.
I met them 4 years ago when they were babies. Oh, there's one down here.
Do you want to do my walking with us? Because I'm like kind of half talking about it.
Caracaras are from South and Central America, but we got them from Scotland when they were chicks, so they've been here for 7 years now. They're brother and sister. So that's Penny down there. And then they have colour changing faces. So when they're both really excited, their faces will go bright yellow, and then when they're chilled out, like Raoul is up there, they'll go pink.
So cute. Do you fly all these birds?
Yeah, Penny and Raoul usually fly it too. They should have been in this display, but it was too windy for them, and Penny tends to leave when it's windy.
It is a windy one today. We have the cycling cables, we have the walk.
I trust the team back there.
The big one that you were telling us about.
Yeah, Sika. So, from what I've been told, Sika was actually bred to do movies.
Oh, okay.
But the person who owned her didn't like her temperament for whatever reason. She might not love the camera. Some of the birds just might not like it that much. The kites, I was warned, may not like it. But we're currently training her. She used to fly in displays, but she is like 14 pounds.
14 pounds.
She's pretty hard to get on the glove, but right now we're target training her, so we have a really long stick with a red target on it. So
Alright,
we'll fly her to the pole up there.
We'll move on. I don't want to scare her.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, watch the cable. So sorry.
Sorry.
Lad is pretty much doing the same thing as Sika. He's doing the target training, so hopefully we're going to have him doing shows pretty soon.
Watch the cable, Sam.
Yeah, it might be the cables.
We'll just try to get out of the way.
Yeah,
Sorry,
the kites will probably freak out. They freak out over a lot.
Should we take a different route then?
Should we go around?
Yeah, we can go the other.
Yeah, let's go a different route.
I was actually at London there last weekend. They kept their old penguin photo like the 80s to show that this was cutting edge.
Sure. We got $50 from Slip Scott. Thank you so much. That's at $2,347. I'm very excited to tell James about that.
See if we can see Billy.
Is he in here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Billy is also a wild rescue. So he was brought into us pretty young, and there was another one that didn't make it, unfortunately.
Let's see if I can do this chat.
But someone had him and clipped his wings, so he struggles to fly, so we couldn't actually release him.
Can you do this? Yeah, that's not great. Yep, no, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, this is Jess, and Jess is 13.
I've never seen people fly run out like first above once, maybe with one flight.
Yeah, Jess is pretty good considering being an owl. They're not the most trainable birds, but he's fantastic.
I think Chad, did I just talk to you about this recently where I was saying how hard it is to fly owls, and then I bring you out here and she's got this owl flying beautifully for like 15 minutes or something crazy? Yeah. This bird's amazing. So cool. Big bird.
Ulu, as far as I know, is an 11. And he's also being trained, so we're...
Can I get close to the
I
wire?
wouldn't get unbelievably close.
Alright, I'll stare.
But he seems fine. He's pretty chill. Ulu. Yeah, he's
Just her getting the focus.
yeah.
It's focusing on the wire. Chat. It doesn't want to focus. There we go. Oh, I got it.
I'm now fine.
Okay, good.
Yuri is super old. He's in his early 20s, which is kind of coming towards the end of his lifespan. So he's retired. It's a bit unfair to have him fly out of displays now and make him do a whole lot of work.
That's what he should look like.
Yeah. So the bushes are kind of solely there so that he's not spooked by everyone coming up and if anyone sticks their fingers in and stuff like that.
Can't see him.
And then John is one of the only birds to actually be born here at the centre.
Oh, cool.
So he is 5 now. Jon Snow, if anyone's a Game of Thrones fan. So he does displays as well. He's molting right now. So So he's on a bit of time off until he can grow his feathers back properly. So he is a full imprint. He also believes he's one of us, just like Jess does.
There we go. Takes a million years to focus.
Yes, at the Harry Potter owl.
Everyone loves the Harry Potter owl.
Sorry.
You fly John too, right?
Yeah, John flies in this place. We're just waiting for him to molt properly, and then he'll be back with us.
He's beautiful when he flies. It's easy to see him too.
Yeah, he's incredible in display. He does pretty much the same thing as Jess.
That's amazing.
He'll fly to your club, he'll fly around.
All right, sorry.
We're gonna.
We have a big
You're good.
table.
Come on.
Yeah, I got a cable. Sorry. Be careful. All right, it's a 100-meter or 300-foot cable. It should fit. We're just gonna take our time walking though.
Oscar, thank you for the 5, and Mike, thank you for the 5. Mike was here last year, he said.
Oh, that's so cool.
Good?
Yep,
I'm just taking my time with the cable.
So the hard tops are going to be super interesting in this. You can see them bobbing their heads, focusing on it. So this is our first set of hard tops. These guys do the play as well. They fly about. So that is Mary Ellen up there, and then there's Calvin, and then Sue, who gets a little bit pushed around by Calvin. So they're pack animals, so they solely live in groups, usually about 5 to 8 of them. So Mary Ellen's biggest, she's in charge.
So it's one male and two, or one female and two?
Yeah. And that's usually how it'll work. There's many females in a pack ourselves.
Sorry guys with the cable. Just be careful.
JP Birder with $100 and Right This Way with $10. Birder, thank you for $100 donation. Oh, he's a friend. You guys missed him this morning.
I love Batty.
Oh, and Xano with $50. Thank you so much.
Oh.
You guys missed him flying this morning. This is the routine. A big puppy.
His face.
And him with his head up like that, all the feathers puffed up. He's on an eagle as well. Being quite happy. His face also changes colour from bright red to yellow when he's not so happy. But Batty's in his 20s, so for nearly 20 years he was the only Bateleur eagle in Ireland.
Wow.
And now there's 2 more. And he's from the UK.
His name is Batty. And he flew this morning. He flew brilliantly. He flew so much. It was so cool.
You guys are doing good job. Thank you, cable managers.
So out of everyone in the centre, I have slight favoritism towards Dyson.
Oh my gosh. It's so cool.
He might get a little freak, but she's generally quite nervous anyway. So he's an African whiteback vulture, and vultures are one of the most endangered bird of prey at the minute on the planet, and they're disappearing so fast. So we love Dyson. He's quite literally a hoover of the ecosystem. So over the last 50 years, for every 1,000 vultures there's only 1 left. So we really work on vulture conservation. We fly out to Nepal, we send money out for a PhD student to track and tag all the vultures out there with cameras up around their feeding sites to see which vultures are getting infected by a drug called diclofenac. It's like an anti-inflammatory drug. We use it as humans, and then farmers will use it on working livestock. And it kills off vultures when they go to eat the carcass and cause kidney failure. So it's a huge thing that we're working with, along with the Golden Eagle Trust. Working with vultures is a huge thing to us. James is really, really passionate about it.
That's how he got us connected, and I did a fundraiser for the Gauchat Vulture restaurant.
So that was a while ago.
That was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
James has been doing it as long as I've been here, and I've been 7 years and I live here now.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys heard her say that because the camera was pointed that way. She said for every 1,000 vultures that we used to have at this point today, there's 1 for those 1,000.
Jasper. Is that Jasper over there?
That is Need.
Need. Yeah, I'll back off because
Yeah.
it's just Harris Hawks. I'll just go over top
Yeah,
here.
it's just another set of Harris Hawks. Sinead, Alan Kwan, Sinead who's here.
And then that's the kite.
The Red Kites do this.
So fun. And you guys, do you fly the Vulture as well?
We fly the Vulture at 4.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Weather dependent, but he is so cool in display. He does a whole lot of work for an animal that spends the majority of his life doing nothing.
That's amazing.
So we love him. He is in his early 20s as well, and we hope to have him into his late 50s if all going well.
Can we have James? I'm going to ask James if we can judge your lure skills without flying a bird.
I was going to say, do you think that you'll fly the Vulture today, or is it too windy?
No, we'll probably fly him at 4.
Alright, we gotta stall for an hour because we have to see that. That
We can
is
do that.
crazy. I've never seen anybody fly a Vulture. I would love to see that.
We can set up in the stadium, and here we'll just talk to James.
Yeah, we'll just talk. And well, yeah, we'll have James judge my non-existent lure flying skills. I'm already embarrassed.
Shout out to all the cable managers.
Point at them. This is hilarious. Look at them go. And Ella's in there too. They're killing it. There's 4 of them. Oh, it's Kayla. Yay! Thank you guys.
It was a group effort, but we got there. Trip.
Amazing.
Fair entertainment.
You guys are great.
Oh, y'all did great.
Awesome.
I think it was really informative. Man, everyone but mine did pretty good.
Alex, I made you. Chat, we are at $2,517.89 for Golden Eagle Trust. Again, if you want to know more about the Golden Eagle Trust, you can do command.org like Space just did. We might play that video again later today, but yeah, that's who we're fundraising for today, and we're in Ireland. I don't know if I definitely have said that, but we got here yesterday morning at 9 a.m., which is 3 p.m. Yay! Or 3 a.m. Texas time, and then we slept a couple hours on the plane, and then we slept like 10 hours last night. I am jet lagged a little bit.
Get in the shade.
A little too bright.
The brightness just changes all the time.
We're 6 hours ahead here. That's why it's at such a weird hour. But at least we're live. I'm really sorry about that. I know it got all messed up and it was like a scheduled stream, but
You can really blame me, 100%.
it was Connor's fault, 1, and 2, on the bright side, XQC was live this morning. So
Well, he could have rated you.
he said he could have rated me. Dang it. I missed the X-ray. Perfect for EU hour. Yeah, welcome. I was hoping to catch the NA or the West Coast Degenerates, but that's okay. There's still a bunch of people here, so I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys get to see it. Weird equals normal time.
Do we know where James is?
He was standing there. Is her name Jaden?
I don't.
Jaden. Okay. I keep feeling I'm getting it wrong. It's such a cool name. She's so cool.
Can I see my phone? I gotta silence a notification that's just going off and buzzing my watch.
EU friendly. I was telling them recently, I was like, they were asking if I was gonna get owls, and I was like, I don't want to try to fly an owl. Like, owls are so hard. Like, I don't think I could even do perch to fist flights with an owl.
An imprinted owl.
And then, and then they watched this owl. I've never seen anybody fly an owl like that. Twice today, too, by the way. Did the exact same show at 12 and then at 2, and did great both times.
There's James.
Amazing. She flexed on you so hard. She really did. This whole center's flexed on me really hard. They do great work. They're pretty impressive.
We're gonna try to stay for the 4 o'clock show because they're flying the Vulture. Dyson.
They're flying the Vulture? I've never seen anybody fly a Vulture.
Oh my gosh, Dyson is awesome.
I'm so excited.
Are you going to stream the whole time?
That's the plan.
That's awesome.
We're going to stall.
Because my cable's working and not crashing the entire internet.
Everything's going great.
It only took you all morning to make it work.
No, we're back. It was when you were like, my cables are so great.
I'm just done talking.
And then it cut out.
Cows?
It's fine.
Moose?
Yeah, they got cows too. Pretty cool. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know why that happened.
It's my fault.
It's Connor's fault. Or we can blame it on one of the cable managers.
No.
Alex.
Alex. It's Alex's fault.
I wonder if we can take you guys up now.
Marty, thank you for the $10. Tyler, thank you for the $5.
James, guess how much we're at?
Go on.
$2,532.89.
Well done. Fantastic.
Pretty sweet.
For hours work?
Yeah,
Yeah, not
congratulations.
so bad. Alex, they're mad at you.
You alright? Yeah, good.
Chad, now is not the time, man. I've been working my butt off. Still getting paid $0. Boss makes $1. I make
He is the only one that
not
works
even a dime.
He's the only one that works at Alveus for nothing. Besides me, kind of. Anyway, you know what's funny? The folks that were doing the presentation, like Jaden and I forget his name, the guy, Gavin. I came back in here when we were effed to try to see if it unplugged from the router, and they had my stream up and they're looking. They're like, we were reading the comments. Like, I think it's going well, huh? Oh really? Classic. Oh my God.
She got a viewer, found her.
There was a viewer at the first show, and I immediately was like, take a picture with me. No, that's not what happened. He asked me for a picture. That's how that happened. Yeah. Normie reading Twitch chat. Yeah, it said something.
Here, step into the shade.
I forget what they said. It was something funny. But they were like, yeah, we were reading the comments, and they seem happy, but they're really scared because normally they do shows for what, like 20 people, and there was like 7,000. So they're doing great.
Yeah, so I think. Do you want to try to? Are you cold?
No.
I think they might have you fly a bird, maybe.
I don't want to. I'm gonna mess it up. These birds are like good.
Well,
like
he should at least judge your skills, I think.
Okay, but I don't have any.
Without a bird. You were pretty good with the game.
I'm gonna eat a breadstick. Last Conservation Uncharted was a little bit more scripted than this.
And more vomit.
And there was a little bit more vomit. This one's pretty chill. But also, if we weren't raiding on the Vulture, then I would go offline now. But now you're charged to stall. I would take you guys to go see the cows, but then the cable managers would have to fall all the way to the cows. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is right now.
Do you have a breadstick?
Huh?
Do you have a breadstick?
Yeah. Oh my God, they call it that.
Oh, is there something?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, are there?
I should have asked, is there something I shouldn't film? Okay. Awesome.
Oh.
Thank you. And you can take the tall gentleman. Try not to say. Yeah. He is. Huh?
What's, I would love to, but I also have no skill. So.
What kind of birds are you thinking?
Oh, Las Vegas actually.
He asked if I wanted to fly any birds.
Oh yeah.
Fly what? Oh, that'd be amazing. Okay. Batty, chat, you saw him. The bird you were calling the Giga Chad.
Tall gentleman, I'm trying to keep you off the camera, but you'll go on the hawk walk as well. We'll be good with cable managers here.
Mr. Oa Fish with $50 and Lepo with $50, Foreign with $20, Cricket with $10, Marty with $10. I think I already said that one. Thank you so much, Guys, amazing. They're going to go on a hawk walk. We tried to do that before. We're not going to try to do that again because it won't make it. We tried a hawk walk with the cable, the internet cable. We take the cord into the woods. Yeah, the black and orange bird. That is the one he's talking about. Yes.
Thank you for the breadstick.
Do you want another one?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Do you want a breadstick? Alex, do you? Oh. Punched it. Show it.
What? Who paid for these?
Actually, Alex did.
I don't get paid. Fire stuff. Intern things.
Classic.
You know.
Well, Alex has euros. I haven't gotten any yet. I haven't gotten any cash yet.
It feels like paying with Monopoly money. I just hand them and I get stuff, and it looks funny. I have like no mental connection to realize that I'm losing money. Like I could just buy anything. I could drop 100 euros like nothing because it feels like Monopoly money. It's great.
Yeah.
Is this how I'm supposed to cameraman? Like quickly swap back and forth
I
between
don't know
the people
why you're
talking?
pointing it down when you're switching between them.
Oh, because there's some people that don't want to be on stream.
Oh.
You don't point it down. Oh, I thought you meant.
Who's the cameraman? I don't know, but he's really fast.
Yeah, is that too much? I don't know what I'm doing.
It is really. It doesn't have to be that fast.
Okay.
It's fine. Paid in breadsticks. They're really nice breadsticks. Buys stuff and doesn't get paid. Excuse me. Let's not get into that. I have paid for plenty to get this trip. Alex just bought me freaking breadsticks and a thing of cheese. Oh my gosh. Also, I've been driving. I'm the only person driving here. Steering wheel's on the wrong side, and you drive on the other side. I'm kidding. He turns around, he goes, wrong side. Steering wheel's on the other side, and I have to drive on the other side of the road. It was really scary. It still is really scary.
We should make a video.
You should just record me. Every
The
time a car
reaction
comes,
noises are so
I get really scared.
It's so funny.
Because the car comes this way, and you're here, and I feel like I'm going to get head on.
It's tough.
They're
collisions.
two-lane roads. Roads are as wide as our like one lane.
It's on the
over
right
here.
side. I forgot I'm talking only EU right now.
Shift over here.
Because the time slot.
Alex, shift over here.
Everyone's like, you're wrong.
Oh.
If this was my normal time slot, y'all would be NA, and you'd be like, yeah.
Are you gonna die? Do you feel like you're gonna die in Maya's car?
We're not allowed to get personal injury because we didn't get insurance for that. So legally, no, I will not be dying.
We did get insurance. We got insurance for collision and theft, but I didn't get insurance for like medical stuff. Because it's fine.
We're not dealing with dangerous animals.
So.
This is the first thing I said when we left the airport. I was like, look, nobody here is allowed to get seriously injured because it's fine. It's fine.
Alex was only joking about pushing me off the cliffs of Moher.
Jesus.
Well,
Alex did make jokes about that, which is really weird.
Not a joke. It's a statistics thing. If like
What?
one in 50,000 people fall off, I don't want it to be me. So if I push someone off, it won't be me because I'm the next 499,000 or 400. Yeah. So basically, it's fine. So Ella's gonna go off.
I told him I'd just grab
Delivery
him
was
and we'd
better in the
both go.
airport.
Alright, so you guys are going to go on a hawk walk and then come
Yeah.
back? Alright, we'll be here then.
Great. We'll give a shout out to my fiance Emily.
Please!
Hey Em, how's it going? Love you.
So cute. Hi, Emily. Oh, I love it here.
Can we go sit with Loon
Yeah.
and see if Loon starts talking to you?
Yeah, I want another breadstick.
Can you just bring a bag? We're banging. I'm hungry.
What do you think, Ella?
I did not pack appropriately.
Are you cold?
Not really. It's just like with the rain. I have rain jackets, but they're massive and annoying, so I didn't want to pack one. Because my brother brought me a suitcase from my parents' house that was this big.
That's
We got
pretty
on
big.
the plane and Ella just started screaming at the flight attendants. She was so mad. She was just like, get me off this plane. It was so weird. I don't know why she did that.
The first plane, it was only an hour flight because we were just flying into Dallas.
Wait, you yelled at people?
No, I did not.
It was really weird.
No,
She was like really
I had
nervous
to
during
hold
takeoff. She's
Alex
like, "Is that
clap
supposed to
on
happen?"
He clapped. I had to keep him. I had to hold his hands to keep him from clapping when we landed in Dublin.
I did a good job.
Ella's never yelled at anybody on the plane.
On the plane. She's
At
yelled
the
at that
movie
person in the
theaters,
movie
though,
theater.
At the movie theaters, she's threatened to kill.
If you don't stop talking, I will murder your firstborn.
That's not quite what I said, but yeah, you get the idea. Second one? breadsticks.
Oh, so did you? Alex was trying to gaslight her.
Trying to gaslight her. Maya ruined every joke because Maya's no fun.
I knew you were lying.
I told her
Double
that.
speak with $337.11, and he asked for a breadstick. Slice of life, thank you for the $337. I bit this one.
It's worth more.
Yeah.
That was to get us to 3K.
Oh,
oh my God.
Double speak, thank you so much. That's amazing. What a day. Alex,
It's
get
like
away from
it's like the TikTok.
So you were
That's so bad. No, I need another.
You were gaslighting her. What did you tell her would happen on an international flight? That doesn't actually happen.
I told her about the refueling in the middle because the plane can't hold enough fuel to get across the Atlantic, so they refuel in the middle like fighter jets where you dock in. So it gets a little bumpy then, and not to be worried. What else did I tell her?
Oh, don't worry, you're all right.
Something else. Oh, in-flight entertainment. On really long flights, they hire like jugglers and like circus people for entertainment.
I would like to say no. You did not say that.
And
You
she
said
was
like
so disappointed. She was pissed at me on the plane because she was excited for the jugglers.
I don't believe a word of what he says because anytime he tries to tell like a lie, he smiles. So I know.
That's not true.
It is very true.
It's not true.
It's very true. But he was saying the flight attendants were gonna like tell stories and like put on plays and stuff.
Ellen and I had to be on a flight for 9 hours with this man. It was so lame.
It was okay.
What movie did we watch on the flight?
We watched it was Addams Family
2.
Vacation.
And
We watched the Addams Family 2, and I went 3, 2, 1, and we all had to press play at the same time.
But like the plane kept like bugging out, so it just like all the screens would stop at the same time, but we'd have to like restart it at different times, and then mine just like stopped working altogether. So I was like,
They didn't have Angry Birds. But
here's a trash can. They had the Angry Birds game.
Is it on?
It's in that green bin.
Have fun.
Thanks very much. This is Juan.
Guess how much we've raised?
Tell me.
$3,060.
Well done. Thank you so much for your generosity, everybody. Awesome.
I was telling Jaden I once had a hair talk grab my wind muff off my knife and fly away with it. Thought it was a
waiting
rabbit.
for it to happen.
Yeah, please no.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Also, we're all sharing a bedroom right now.
What?
Yeah. All three of us are in the same bedroom.
What happened?
In someone's house.
It's at a man's house. He's really nice.
He's a nice guy. He's got a cute dog. There's cows next door.
I don't know why. I trusted Ella and Alex. I was like, look, I'll put the card down, just pick. And then I didn't check. And they got us a single room.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this for a minute. How many times did I message asking, are you okay with bed and breakfast? Does this one look good? If everything looks good to you. I said those words at least 10 times, and Ella can back me up. We did a fine job. It's just when you don't get paid, sometimes you have to take lower accommodations.
Also, we bought concentrated juice.
What?
I bought orange. I thought it was orange and pineapple juice. It's this like big bottle, and I was so excited. And I've been carrying around like an emotional support drink just for like when I wanted a little special drink. And then I went to drink it this morning, and I was like, whoa, like this is not right. And it's called Me Wadi, and it's 1 to 4 concentrate to water. And I just took a swig in the car this morning. I'm like screaming because people are coming on the wrong side of the road. I'm like, what is it?
What was crazy is she was like, this is like 4 times as strong. And like she hadn't read the label yet. She was like, this thing is like 4 times as tart as it's supposed to be. And sure enough.
It's 1 to 4.
It was pretty impressive.
Have you watered it down yet?
No.
Are you going to water it down?
No.
Not me, Wadi.
Not me, Wadi. Oh no.
I'm good. Maya will start charging me if I take the breadsticks.
Oh my god.
I do want to go get fudge later from the shop. So we
oh yeah, they make their own cheese. Oh, we can go get champagne drunk? Well, Maya can't because she's driving.
You fly the Vulture and then get champagne drunk?
Get the Vulture champagne drunk.
No.
Oh, never mind.
No. You're thinking of Winnie.
Oh, Winnie.
What?
What?
Winnie's a good time.
Stop saying me, Wadi. Am I saying it wrong?
Yeah, how's it pronounced to you people?
Wait, did I say it wrong?
It freaking looks like me, Wadi.
We drink that with vodka. Oh.
Or is it my would die?
Yeah, I was gonna say probably.
Oh, that sounds
I said
good.
it
You
would
think it's-
probably taste good. It's like a really concentrated mimosa,
I've
right?
never had alcohol. I'm not 21.
I've never had alcohol. I'm not 21.
They are of legal drinking age here, though.
We're gonna get wasted for the first time, yeah.
My first taste of alcohol.
Stop.
It's gonna be so
Both
good.
Of you stop. Both of you stop. I don't like being in the middle right now.
Who sat in the middle on the plane?
Hmm?
Who sat in the middle on the plane?
Ella.
Ella on the long one. On the short one to Dallas, it was me.
Yeah, because I got stuck.
I did not sit next to you.
Yes, you did.
You fell asleep with your mouth
Yeah.
open.
I fell asleep with my mouth wide open.
She was freaking out, which was funny. But
Was it Austin to Dallas?
Mhm.
All of 20 minutes?
yeah.
No,
It was
we got
40
up.
minutes.
We got up all the way, and he was like, "All right." The pilot was like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna turn the seatbelt on sign off for like 10 minutes, and then we're gonna start a descent down." I was like, "Okay."
The airplane food was actually really good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Who'd you fly?
American.
Oh, okay.
We got pasta.
Yeah.
And then there's a these poor people working here are like, what is going on? Probably. Like, what is this stream devolved into? There was a kid on the plane, on the second plane, that was being really annoying, and Ella kicked it.
Ella?
I didn't even see a kid on the second plane.
What? She didn't deny it.
The mother was rocking it, and Ella grabbed it from the mother first so she could drop kick it.
No, there was not.
I tried to
I don't
stop her, but
remember.
she was in a rage.
I did not.
She was enraged.
I did not kick a child. Firstly. Secondly, I don't think there were like young children on the plane.
Not after you drop kicked the one.
Outside the plane. I got to test the emergency exit ramps on the plane that inflate when you hit the water.
Yeah. Just threw the child.
Did Ella watch all the safety briefs?
Ella, this is actually sick. We were playing, they had like apps on the phone, the screen thing on the plane, and they had 2048. First try, Ella got 2048, which
It was pretty impressive.
It was kind of sick.
What's 2048?
It's the game with all the cubes that are the numbers, and you slide them and they multiply.
So you're saying that you're smart. Smarter than Alex.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't believe Ella would headshot a child. Yeah.
What else happened?
Time zone doing okay for
I
you?
took a nap in the car.
While driving?
No, we stopped in Kinvar.
Sometimes
Alex and I
I thought so.
left, and she just took a nap in the car.
Car
On
unlocked.
some-
Kind of crazy.
Car unlocked on some random
street. I fell asleep in the backseat. I was like, I can't do this. I had driven for like 3 hours, but at that point, we had landed at what was like 3 a.m. our time, or Texas time, and then I just immediately started driving. So I was driving from like 3 to like 7 a.m. or something, which is crazy. I was so tired. And on the wrong side of the road, so I had to use all my brain power. It's just not a lot.
We went to a restaurant, and Alex said it was fish and chips restaurant. It was called Fish and Loaves, and it was not fish and chips.
It was good though.
Yeah.
Everyone liked it. It was good. They call the restrooms the toilets here. And I asked the lady where the restroom was, and she like aggressively said the toilets are in the corner, or around the corner or whatever. And I was like, okay. So the more you know. Water closet or toilets, chat, if you're ever
Water closet?
in Europe.
I didn't know that one.
WC. That's what the big WC outside is.
Oh.
We were walking on a road, and a van full of old ladies pulled up and asked for directions, and I had just gotten a strawberry crumbly biscuit ice cream, and I was just like, we're American.
Yeah, they chose the worst group to ask for directions.
Yeah.
They were like, where's the whatever? And it's just this four, like probably 65 plus aged Irish ladies, and we were like, yeah, this is our first day in Ireland. We're American.
Really sorry.
Horrible choice. Sorry about America. We apologize.
I was told to say I'm Canadian and not to actually say I'm from America.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? Because they hate Americans?
Yeah. And they make jokes about
this is empty, isn't it?
No.
About our policies that I will not say on stream.
Oh. Well.
Oh, my favorite.
The main policy that we experienced at Alveus, that one battle, that one time.
The Battle of Alveus.
Yeah, the Battle of Alveus.
Oh.
Pew pew.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I accidentally pulled into someone's property this morning. I was like, guys, we're gonna get shot. And Alex was like, no, we're not. I was like, oh my god, you're so right.
It's gonna come out with a knife.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Come out with a knife and holler at you.
Also, Ireland is like, a lot of it, well, where we've been so far has been like out in the country, but it's not like just what is untouched country. Everything is like has been inhabited. Everything's sectioned off. There's like cows everywhere.
Lots of cows.
So many cows.
Lots of sheep. Some cats.
Have you almost hit some sheep in the road?
No.
We haven't seen any crossing.
I've had to stop so many times for sheep already.
Now that you've said that, we're gonna be stuck the whole.
They're cute.
Leave
Not
it.
hitting sheep. I refuse. You want to see this raven?
Oh yeah. Table manager.
I'm going.
Look at this great table management.
Food manager.
Oh. He's up there. He's hanging out. He's got one of those heat boxes. Is this where you got that idea?
No.
Oh. Well, they have a little box up there with a heater, a heat lamp, and he's sitting up there nice and cozy.
If you would like to cross over and have a seat.
She is sitting there. I feel bad.
No, you can have a seat.
Are you
Just,
sure?
Yeah, just don't get bit. And
Well,
don't
I'm
offer
not, but
anything.
I don't want to like. Okay. Are you
Oh,
sure?
yeah.
Should I ask?
Is it okay for Maya to have a seat right there and talk about Luna?
He might bite you.
Okay. I don't mind getting bit, but I don't want to like rehearse that, you know.
Look how cute.
It's really cute.
This lens is not the best for zooming in on cute bird faces from afar.
Ah.
You coming down?
Oh.
Going over. Hello. Hello.
That's wild.
Yeah. He mimics our boss, who's English, so he sounds a bit posh.
He really does.
Hello. Hello. He's been doing this all day, so he's just full of nuts and stuff. Hello. Hello. He's not swallowing these, he's just holding them in the back of his throat, so it gets a bit muffled as he goes. Come back. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Does he make any other sounds?
He says hello, he says what, he'll click his tongue, like hello is the only one he can get him to do on command. Everything else he just does of his own volition. Do you guys know who Alan Partridge is? He's a comedian, and he does a bit of that as well, which is aha, so he does this whole thing as well. But the rest he just does of his own accord. And sometimes he gets too excited and he can't get the word out, so he ends up bringing us stuff to swap. He'll bring us toys and sticks and things. He's a very clever boy, aren't you? Hello. Hello. Alright, here you go. Have the rest of it.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. All gone. Bye.
It's cute.
Off he goes.
Very cool. Ella, we gotta get the crows on that.
I tried to teach him kookaburra sounds.
Oh, yeah.
Trill, or what's that called? The laugh.
Laughing, yeah.
Yeah. At the rehab center, I'd play like the videos for them.
I have a video of them.
I thought it would be really funny if I taught them that and didn't tell Maya, and then she just walked up one day and they were doing the kookaburra laugh.
That is kind of what
happened. But I didn't do it consistently, so I didn't think they picked it up. And then Maya, there was a big storm, so Maya took them and had them at
my house. Yeah.
At her house.
Again? What
Yes.
the hell?
Yeah, it's weird.
Had them at her house, and she just sent me a video of them like from down the hall, just like the laugh.
I was like, Ella, why are they making this noise? How do they know this noise? I don't think I have that video anymore.
I might not. I think it might be on my other phone.
Sad.
Two phones.
I got two.
No, it's my old phone.
Phones.
Did
have declined at least 70%, and all the causes of this decline are man-made.
Sad.
Here's the plans to build a barn owl.
Oh, cool. Box. Neato. Yeah, they have a lot of really good signage here.
They do.
They just redid it like 2 months ago.
Wow.
Maya, do you think you could build this?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
If I really had to, yeah.
Okay.
I would not want to, but I do think that I could.
I feel like you could.
Yeah. Ella and I are very
What kind of saw is this called?
circular saw.
Skill saw, generally. I mean, that's not
Try to say the same thing.
It's about the same thing.
I mean, it's a saw and it's in a circular shape.
What brand of drill is this?
DeWalt.
Yeah. Okay.
DeWalt is the yellow and black. Right?
It's the same thing.
Bitch. I think I have a DeWalt drill that's...
Sorry, I need to stop swearing on Conservation Uncharted. Welcome to Conservation Uncharted. I know that we're also trying to get sponsors to sponsor the series. So when we send over footage, we'll cut it. We'll cut this whole hour of just stalling out. Let's just consider this not a part of the series.
Do this, Maya. You're good.
Just consider this not a part of the series. And then we'll get back to it in a bit. Hopefully it stops raining so they can fly the Vulture. No. Alex told me to pat my head and rub my stomach. I'm a grown woman. I will not.
Maya, how can I be a better...
She can't do it. She doesn't know how to do it.
Oh my God.
How can I be a better cameraman so you don't fire me?
I think you're doing great. Chat, rate Connor as cameraman 110. You did really good tracking that Falcon.
It was tough.
Yeah.
I came here a month early to practice just so I wouldn't let you down.
Yeah, right. This is the behind the scenes. It is kind of the behind the scenes. You're right. 10, 11, 10, 11, 9, 2, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6,
9.1. Someone's got skating school.
15.
Okay, cool.
10, good table. For rating Connor as a cameraman. Also, Connor has done pretty much everything for the stream. I've talked to James once, virtually, but otherwise it's been Connor's setup, like, completely.
And
I will say,
her.
though, I am not going to Rwanda. I'm not doing this in Rwanda.
Yeah.
I will not try to do it with the plan was Monterey, Ireland, New York, Rwanda for the conservation travel series. I'm staying in the US after this. I'm not doing this again. Because it should be so easy here.
She misses her guns.
Yeah, I just can't go somewhere where I can't just buy a gun and walk out same day. Oh my God.
Yeah, like the hotspot's not working. We're just on their Wi-Fi and you can edit in.
Just go on vacation there? Yeah, and on my spare time, let me just go on a trip for fun. Stealthy with $50. Carlton with $5. Kaiser with $25. Colkin with $5.37. Thank you so much.
Is space still in your ear?
Yeah. Chat, Space has been in my ear this whole time. Did you know that? I'm not even muted. He's just been listening to me talk the whole time. Isn't that crazy? Also, it's 7 a.m. for Space. No, now it's later.
We woke him up at 5.
We woke him up at before 5. It's 9:30 Space's time, but the first time we woke up Space, because when we thought we were going live, it was like 5. Are you at Alveus right now? Okay, good. Space is also in Texas, taking care of the entire sanctuary. Well, because all of us are gone. So, it's Space and a handful of other folks. But
Drake's in chat for
Drake's
Space.
in chat for keepers, our temporary keepers.
I can't wait for Maya to try Guinness. It's going to be a great time. We're going to take shots of Jameson and all types of Irish whiskey.
Jameson? We're in Ireland and we're going to drink Jameson?
Oh, it's a bit different here.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fresher.
Are you sure? It's fresher.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
just a bottle of Jameson, you think it tastes better here?
Because you were
Yeah.
talking about Guinness.
Yeah?
You were talking about Guinness when we were on the Hawk Walk, and our guide said no, Guinness is not.
No. Space could hear me chewing my breadsticks. Sorry, I forgot about that. What'd you just say?
We were on the Hawk Walk, and do not.
Oh my God.
You see where the hawk got me in the face?
She got grabbed in the face by a hawk.
Not grabbed.
Mutilated.
She clipped you?
Yeah, she clipped me.
She clipped her flying by.
It was just fine. Whatever.
She deserved it.
Oh, apparently you got Jameson fresh from the tree here.
Yeah.
Fresh squeezed.
Trees.
Fresh squeezed Jameson.
Lovely.
And then Guinness. But
Guinness is good.
You mix it.
you mix it with Miwadi.
Miwadi.
Miwadi. Jaden says that Guinness is bad, and she's Irish. Yeah, so I kind of believe her. And she's really good at flying owls, so I trust her.
You got to try it at least at the Guinness factory.
I will. Just now during the show? No, we went on a hawk walk this morning when we were supposed to be streaming. And we went out with Sinead, the Harris hawk, and Lizen.
Yeah, I had Mark come in on his off day, the tech guy. I felt horrible. Caused a broadcast storm because I'm dumb.
Connor caused a broadcast storm, had to get the IT guy to come in here.
I just flooded their entire network and just crashed it.
Yeah.
I DDoSed it.
The card readers were not working inside of this restaurant. I don't know if that was related
Oh,
to
no,
you or
that
not.
was 100%. I took down their credit card machines too.
Connor's basically a cyber terrorist.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be invited back.
He's on a do not fly list in Ireland.
James hates me.
Guinness is amazing, isn't it?
It's so good here.
See,
it's
I
fresh.
was just telling them. I was like, you said
It's so good.
I mean, it's personal opinion, but I hate it.
Do you like beer though? Besides Guinness?
No.
Okay. We'll see.
Is Jameson good?
Jameson's very good.
Yeah. Okay.
Depends what you have with it.
What kind of tree do you get it out of?
They're saying it's
here.
better in Ireland. They get it fresh squeezed from the tree
Sorry.
here.
Lighting's bad. That direction. Yeah, cable manager, what are you doing?
Alex, what are we paying you for?
I'm on my... Wait a minute.
Alex is actually in the negative.
I have
for
negative
buying me
$8.
breadsticks. He's
Euro
still
here.
managing.
8 Monopoly dollars are gone.
We're just sitting down
we're
drinking
grinding
Guinness.
We're grinding.
And coding expenses. I don't get to have a break. Like on my wedding day, I have a time blocked out to get some
No, you
Alveus
don't.
done.
No,
work
you
done.
do not. No,
I
you
will,
don't.
Connor. I will.
Connor is lying. I did not ask him to do any of this.
We'll sit in a pub and code some.
Let's do it.
Code some.
I was sending you emails last night, taking care of that PayPal stuff.
No.
You got that email,
I did
right?
not ask them to do that. What?
You got that email, right?
I haven't checked my email since I've been in Ireland.
What are you
that's
doing,
how it goes, Connor. That's how
CEO?
you should
Well,
do
you were
it.
checking your text when you were driving.
Alex, no, I was not. That is not true. Don't say that.
You don't have to actually check. But
You actually did it.
yeah.
Wow. He actually did respond to a chargeback on PayPal. Thank you.
Yeah. I did it last night at the last minute before going to bed just so I could make you feel bad.
Wow.
Guys, I can't use the U word.
How it goes working for CEO Maya. Oh my god, Tara, please. All the people that work for me. Tara doesn't work for me, really. They hate me.
I'm not allowed to
Emails.
use the U word around Maya.
Can't say what?
Nope. The U word.
Union?
Yeah, we can't say that.
Oh my god.
Maya's a U buster.
Don't call me that. Oh lord. Jaden, what's your favorite bird to fly here?
Favorite bird to fly? White-tailed seagull, seagull. She's scary.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'll take a look. You alright?
Yeah.
You did a bit of product placement?
Yeah.
Sponsored.
Product placement. Oh yeah.
Get the logo.
What?
It's a really nice cup.
It is, isn't it? They're new.
Buy a bunch of stuff from the store when I leave. My ankle.
Did you not bring your brace?
No. I'm not bringing my ankle brace on vacation. I'm on vacation.
That's all good.
I like my high-vis cable. It's working out very well. Nobody's tripped.
Sponsored by Whitetail Seagull. No, not Seagull. Whitetail Sea Eagle.
Oh, sorry, James. Are you excited to see Dyson in 22 minutes?
I'm so excited.
He's super cool.
I've never seen anybody fly Vulture.
He likes to walk on the roof.
I've had one. Yeah, I've had a turkey vulture on my glove once, but I've never flown a vulture.
This is old world Vulture.
I know.
It's crazy.
That's a whole other deal. Sea eagle equals seagull. It is not the same thing. No.
Loon. Hello.
I can't believe that voice. It's wild.
Hello. Hello. What? What? Hello. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
You don't have food, it's not gonna happen.
You don't get a free one.
Lovely. Very nice. Lawn work.
Hello. God, you get so close.
Wonderful.
This is I've learned from Finn how to do this.
Chad, are you having fun still? It's gotten a little slow, I realize. You want me to juggle?
I'm getting my laptop out to write our email.
Someone's gonna email you again and say you're not taking conservation seriously.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
That's hard to do.
Embarrassing.
Alex, will you shut up? You know what? You go. You do it.
I bet I can.
Oh, you want Alex is gonna try to flex, but the reality is the only reason that he can do this is because he's using the freaking juggling cup of college like a loser. Wow, look at him go. How cool is this guy?
Wait for the tricks. All the way around. These rocks aren't regulations, so. But anyways.
Have you had black pudding yet?
No, I did eat a really old egg though. Not here. At Hassan's house.
Ew. Why'd you eat an old
Is that
egg?
what he's calling it now?
Ew. What?
Century eggs.
Yeah, it was a century egg. It was really nasty.
What's a century egg?
I got a Snapchat this morning from this freshman that was in my orientation group in college. He was a freshman orientation leader. And it was a screenshot, or it was a picture of his laptop with me and Hassan. He's like, "Wait, is this you? Hassan's my favorite streamer. No way."
So cringe. So you have to try black pudding, white pudding.
What's the difference? Well,
You don't want to know.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. The black pudding tastes a little irony, just a little bit, but it's still good. It's the same as the white pudding, just with a little bit more hemoglobin.
It's that pudding. Blood pudding.
It's blood.
Blood pudding, yeah.
Black pudding is blood pudding?
Yeah.
What's white pudding?
Just regular pudding without blood.
Is it
It's like sausage.
Sweet?
No, it's like a sausage.
Wait, why is it a sausage?
I don't know. That's just what they call it.
Is it?
It's like
What's the viscosity? A sausage or pudding?
like it's like a looks like that, or it can be a little bit bigger, or like a sausage you would get from McDonald's.
So
But
it's not pudding.
I mean, it's pudding
I'm
here,
feeling
but
really frustrated right now.
it's not American pudding. No.
It's pancake batter with blood. Huh?
I thought is it not sausage? I mean, I don't know what's in it.
White pudding is also blood.
What? No, it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know. Why am I saying
Sausage. The black pudding is pig's blood. Did you just kiss his hand?
Yes,
No, that'd be weird.
Yes, he did.
I don't know what happened.
Alex just kissed Connor's hand. Connor. Okay. Connor starts at Alveus and he goes, "Yeah, I'll handle all the HR. Don't worry, I'll write all the documents, whatever." We get everybody to sign off on all the HR documents, and Connor is the worst with Alex.
This month you're gonna complain about it? Kind of cringe. Maya doesn't support pride.
We just adopted a new whistleblower policy, and I am gonna use it.
I mean, we're in Europe. We have to kiss on the cheek when we see the boys.
They did when they saw each other. Alex sprinted over to Connor this morning and jumped on him and held onto him like a koala on a tree, and then they kissed each other on the cheeks. Are you guys staying here for long? We're here for about a week.
Got my wedding. We're gonna get so drunk at.
No, Connor, don't. That's not.
What?
That's not how you're supposed to think of your wedding. You're like, yeah, we're gonna get so drunk. So you're getting married, Connor.
I'm thinking about objecting.
Yeah, you should. We have a scheduled 30-second pause for the objections.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
And I'm always holding my peace.
No, stop!
So stupid.
Good one though.
We gotta turn the camera off and get Alex away from Ireland. Just send him home.
Oh, there's a falcon over there. Hi. Wait, we're doing what?
To what?
A pub in. Yep. You go out with the locals.
We're gonna go to a pub.
With the locals.
And they're gonna buy their own alcohol with their own IDs.
I thought they were moochers, so that's the only reason they brought you. Pay for all the drinks.
They can. No, they're buying their own alcohol. They're legal. It's gonna be their first. We're gonna be here for their first sip of alcohol.
Oh,
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Alex almost killed her.
Tripped over the cable. It's cable. Man. Let's just go back. I don't know where you're going. You have to be across the path anyway. Yeah. Okay, Connor.
That's too close. That was too
really
close.
Be really close.
But I mean, I could just be further away, but just like zoom in.
No, don't.
I don't really drink, so I don't know.
I heard Jaden's lying to the camera and telling people that Guinness is bad.
She. Oh, you like Guinness?
Yeah, I'm Irish.
She said
Guinness is awesome.
I don't know what this is. She doesn't like Guinness.
Stereotypical.
She did say Jameson is good.
Yeah.
Depending on what you have it with.
James is honorary Irish. He's been here long enough.
Are you supposed to? You're not supposed to mix it with something, are you?
You can put blackcurrant in it, but you like,
Put what?
You can put blackcurrant in it.
It's
My
like-
body.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I made that mistake.
Yeah. You can.
Did you guys hear about that?
I've been reading the comments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I've
didn't
been seeing all
realize
of
it
it.
was
Oh, you just drank it straight. Oh no!
That's
no,
just
no,
pure
no.
sugar.
I thought it was a bottle.
No,
Juice.
yeah, you're supposed to dilute it.
Yeah, we were.
Our Airbnb host watched us walk out with the entire
Entire full bottle, and I was
You
just
must have
holding
thought
it.
you were insane.
Well, because some people will like drink most of the bottle and then just top it up with water and walk around with the bottle. Yeah. But no, I don't drink it straight.
Yeah, it was not good.
No, that is no. But no, you can put my waddy in blackcurrant, or in my waddy in Guinness. Sorry. And it makes
Really?
Yeah, it makes the head purple.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, Guinness is good on its own.
Yeah, Guinness is good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. One of mine died.
You don't drink it much anyway.
I think I've had Jameson like once.
Yeah.
Connor and I drink a lot of beer in Texas, but I don't. Have I had Guinness? Only if you've given it to me.
No, because it's trash over
Try
there.
Smittix. Smittix is a red ale.
Smittix.
That's what I drink.
Okay.
I think I've had that one. What other type of whiskeys should we try that's Irish?
Well, Smittix is a red ale. I'd recommend Scotch over Irish whiskey.
Okay.
Scotch is just better. I'm sure someone's going to give out to me for that. But
Uh-oh. Let's see.
What kind of Scotch, though?
Let's see. It depends what you like. If you go, what's the one? There's like loads of different regions in Scotland, different types of whiskey. You can get really smoky ones that are just funny to make people
Wrong.
drink.
Wrong.
I might say.
Scotch is just better.
We
Traitor.
I knew that was coming. There's more going on.
Tastes like burnt dirt. Ew.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's great. If you like, Lefroy literally tastes like turf. So, and I like turf. It tastes like a turf fire.
Johnny Walker, Macallan,
There you go.
Bailey's, Glen.
I like Bailey's. Bailey's is great.
Well, I can't say these words. Are these real?
That's Lefroy. That's the one that tastes
Okay,
like
I was
turf.
not gonna say it like
Peat
that.
moss. Yeah, Bailey's. Bailey's is good. Yeah. Gunpowder G&T. Giga Chad. That's not. Lefroy is bomb. Yeah. See, I agree with these people who were saying either whiskey tastes like peat. Yes, it does. And
Have you had a baby
sacrilege.
Guinness yet?
Baby Guinness is nice.
What is that?
It's
Tea Maria and Bailey's.
It's a shot, but it looks like a pint of
Yeah.
Guinness.
It's a black
Aw.
liquor with Bailey's on top. You have to pour it with a spoon so it forms the little head.
Cute.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
No, see, now they're all saying Giga Chad. This is what they said when they saw Batty.
Batty is, yeah.
Calling Batty a Giga Chad.
Batty's coming out again at this show.
Is Batty, Tyson, and who else?
Batty, Dyson,
Dyson,
and
sorry.
Millie.
Millie's good.
Millie's
She's
coming out.
fast.
Millie's the Falcon, the big one.
Old lady, right?
Old lady, she's
Yeah.
17.
Is it
She doesn't
Atlanta
act
as
like
well?
an old lady.
No, she's a Seika Falcon.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
I flew a Saker Falcon once. I did a terrible job.
Oh.
Trying to lure fly a Saker.
James, we need you to gauge Maya's
No.
lure flying
Yeah,
skills,
see-
not with the bird.
Simon's ready to go. Simon can go again.
Oh, yeah, Simon will go
if
again.
you want.
Simon's fun to fly.
Look at him over there. He's ready.
You were good with
I
the
just-
game.
Ready to
My
go.
birds never hit like even 45. Like we're slow. I'm just gonna.
Well,
mess with
just get James to gauge without a bird, and then
We'll
you
run
see
at
what-
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lure.
Give me the
I'm
bird.
ready.
That's how James talks.
That's how I learned.
Okay, I just need to disappear for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No.
There we go.
Oh. Okay.
There's also actually we've stalled brilliantly. There's only 10 minutes.
You started saying brilliant a lot.
Danny says brilliant.
Oh.
It's ill nasty.
It's ill nasty. Mitch says ill nasty.
Yeah, our actual jobs.
Watch the cable.
Actually, no. Danny says
Fine.
brill.
Who's your favorite so far?
Mm,
The Red Kite.
I like the red kites are so cool. I like Batty a lot. He's really cute, but I'm really impressed with the barn owl. I just have never seen it.
Those are my skills.
Yeah, no kidding. That's what they're all saying. They're like, she's flexing on you. Like you said, owls are hard to fly. Yeah, true. It is true. I saw a video recently of someone doing falconry with a great horn in a barn.
Yeah, you can. I've seen a Eurasian eagle owl actually been
gosh.
used to hunt foxes. That is just insane.
That
to
is
train a Eurasian eagle owl to do that is ridiculous.
I also saw a video recently of someone using a laser pointer in the city with a peregrine, or no, with a harris hawk and pigeons.
Yeah, I used to train harris hawks.
Yeah,
to
with a
follow
laser
the
pointer.
yeah.
I've never done that.
It's
so
really
clever.
fun. They catch on so quick.
That is pretty cool. We were saying next, Ella needs to get her falconry license, and then Ella will get a red tail, and I'll get a harris, and we'll just share them. We'll be all birded up.
He said if you drink a pint of Guinness, the birds will imprint on you.
Oh yeah. He said if you drink a pint of Guinness, the birds will imprint on you. All right, everybody.
One of your comments.
Oh, I thought you were just saying. They do know all about imprints. I talk about imprinting quite a bit.
You roll your ankle again?
Yeah, we have 2 imprinted crows. That's it, actually. We don't have any. Oh, and an imprinted emu.
How did you manage to get an emu?
She came from a zoo in California. She was incubated there, one that I used to work at. And so she hatched out, was just with people, and then they shipped her via American Airlines. And then I got her when she was like 2 weeks old.
Stompy did not need 2048.
We've got 5 minutes before the display, so I'm going to give it a shot.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start making my way with the cables. Alex. I guess no one's coming. Just feed it up off to the side, get out of the way of people. Okay. I'm going to be a little bit further in, but not much further.
Back and around is when it sits in. You know what I mean? Like.
No, I'll stay here.
Thank you so much for letting us know. I'm glad it worked out too. I was so ready to just film.
Yeah.
It's beautiful out here, guys.
So, the length, well, I mean, this is it's just the way I do it. So, whether it's right or wrong, I try and keep it just above my ankle and rotate it in the clockwise. And you just use the flick of your wrists and pinching it with my thumb onto my index finger. It doesn't have to be a quick rotation, just nice and slow. And that way it gives you more time between rotations to decide when to put it out. Whereas if you're going too fast, it's a bit more, oh my word, I've got to go now. You know, it's pretty relaxed. And then feeding it forward, it's just a case of leaning forward, letting the lure line slide over your hand. You have a fly fish?
No.
Okay, similar to that. Doesn't matter. And keep your arm locked, and then you just turn. And keeping the bird away from your body, you know. That's always the thing I worry about is hitting us. So just all right. You can do this. You can multitask.
Sorry, I can still see you.
That's it. Nice. Steady.
Steady.
Hey, you get your head up. Imagine the falcon's coming at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be the bird. Feed it and turn. Keep it up. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Oh, it's hard in the wind.
So windy.
Yeah. Well, that makes it way more impressive watching you do it earlier. Alex, come dive at this. Come run arms forward, penguin dive.
I'm getting it.
At the lure.
You be careful. I will get it.
Alright.
No, you gotta like fly past it.
You're ducked behind the fence.
Go, go, go.
I did time. Why? And I want a breadstick for getting it. Alright. Should be me.
You can do the display at 4, yeah?
Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna embarrass you if I do that. Or embarrass the bird. Chat, what do you think? Pretty good? Tie his paycheck to the lure. What paycheck? I'm excited. You're flying they just said it, a Saker.
That's right, yeah.
Alright, amazing.
Millie. She's the oldest falcon we have. She's like 17 years old.
That's impressive.
She's awesome.
We're going to get ready, yeah?
Alright.
All right.
Cool.
We're gonna set up.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, cable manager. It's.
Should be chilling.
All right.
You want to be there, or you want to be?
I guess front row's fine.
Yeah. All right, folks. It is 3:55. People have just started showing up for the last show of the day, so we're gonna see that vulture fly. We're gonna see a Sacred Falcon, and we're gonna see. Where's the third one? I already forgot. I don't remember.
Dyson. You said vulture, Bateleur.
Oh,
eagle,
and the Bateleur eagle. So for those of you who are just joining in, all your donations are going straight to the Golden Eagle Trust today.
Should we play the video before the...
Yeah, that'd be good. In a second. So, Space, give me a second. All your donations are going to the Golden Eagle Trust today. We're going to play a video. They're doing some really great work reintroducing red kites back into Ireland. Bird that was extinct in Ireland for 200 years. They have two here. If you want to go back in the VOD, they flew one of them today, which was really cool. But we'll play a video right now so you guys can get a little bit more information about where those donations are going. And then right after that video, you're going to see some birds fly. All right, Space.
Hi there, Mark Ruddock from the Golden Eagle Trust. The Golden Eagle Trust is an Irish conservation charity that's been working across this island since the late 1990s, since 1999. And we've been involved in the restoration and reintroduction of various raptor species, including the red kite, the golden eagle, the white-tailed eagle, but also on various conservation projects on red grouse, waders, and different bird species and habitats. So we're out this week in Wicklow, dodging the showers and the rain, just checking on some of the red kite nests. And one of the exciting things that we're hoping to do over the next couple of years is looking at some more satellite tracking of the species to try and find out some more movements of where kites go to, and hopefully this fundraising that's going on in partnership will allow us to gather enough funds to get some specialist equipment to help us live track these red kites across Ireland and find a bit more about where they move to in real time, and get some more fascinating insights into the species ecology in Ireland. So very grateful and humbled by the support that people offer and help, and hopefully we can see some more of these kites being live tracked in Ireland over the coming years with the support of everybody out there. Thanks again.
So many cows.
Oh, they're back.
Welcome back, folks. I hope you liked that video. We have raised it's gone. Where'd it go? $3,115.37 today for the Golden Eagle Trust, which the Aillwee Burren Bird of Prey Center, which is where we're at, has worked in partnership with them on that. Does that help you? On that Red Kite Reintroduction program. So you can do Command Org if you want to get more information on Golden Eagle Trust. But yeah, really, really cool stuff that they're doing. Again, that bird was extinct in Ireland for 200 years. In 2009, when they started, they had 0 successful nesting pairs, breeding pairs, and 0 babies. And now, 2017, last time they surveyed, they had 63% of their nesting pairs reproduce. So I think, how many chicks was it? Like 50 chicks or something like that? I said it earlier. I can tell you. I don't know if that helped you. I'm just gonna stop.
I mean, the lighting's gross either way.
Okay.
It'll change in 30 seconds.
They went from 0 chicks reared in 2009 to 61 chicks reared in 2017, which is amazing. That is through Golden Eagle Trust, so they're doing really, really important work. I appreciate your guys' donations. I appreciate you guys watching. You didn't hear it because Connor was over here when I was standing over there with James for a second with the lure, but he's really, really excited that we're here. And fundraising, I think it means a lot to him, so I appreciate you guys being here, bearing with it despite the time change and the mess, but it's working. Hooray.
Oh, are you coming on the walk?
Crown Eye just tipped $1,000.
What? What?
Crown Eye tipped $1,000. Oh. Crown Eye, thank you for the $1,000 donation.
Thank you so much, Crown Eye.
Oh my god. $4,115.37. Crown Eye was an oiler for the painting stream too. Thank you so much. That is so cool. They're gonna be so excited. Mark's gonna be so excited. Can't wait to tell Mark.
Helping the birds.
Yeah, I just got that. That is huge. Drake's in chat for Crown Eye. What a guy.
Oh. That is a cool nickname.
Chat, do you think James watched me swing the lure and cringed? Do you think he was like, oh my god, she's so bad?
When I came here 4 years ago, I was trying to do it, and I was doing it the wrong way, and he just took it from me. He's like, you're done.
That's funny. They're saying yes.
Okay. I was gonna say. We were in twin society, so I was gonna say, man. Lucky man.
Imploding zombie with $100. Thank you so much.
Saving the birds.
So cool. He struggled not laughing. Oh my god, don't say that. Imploding zombie, thank you for the $100 donation.
Yeah.
Is Slick with her? No, Slick is not in Ireland. Connor is cameramanning today. Drake's in chat for Connor. Is your arm tired yet?
A little bit.
Oh no. Do you want to switch?
No, I need Guinness. I'll be good.
He needs a Guinness and then he'll be good. That's how that works. I saw a sign in Ireland when we got here. It said Guinness is good for you. Is it?
It's actually, yeah. There's a lot of nutrients. They give it to horses and racehorses. You never done that?
Beer.
Like you put it in their oats? Or their feed?
Way closer.
There's a lot of micronutrients that they can't get from feed.
Checked out. Has micronutrients. Is my hair crazy right now?
Yep. I mean, you used not to have hair, so be thankful.
Anything's a step up. Look, if you think you look bad right now, just look at pictures of you from like a year ago. Like, you're fine, I promise.
You did it for the animals, though. So, Stompy's forever grateful.
Drink or Guinness?
What?
Someone said they give it to pregnant women. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's a good idea.
Probably not.
Beer is healthy, but alcohol is bad for you. Huh?
Chat. The lighting changes in Ireland every 30
seconds.
With $200.
Gavin, you're very welcome to the Bird and Prey Centre. I'm going to fly the first bird for you.
Look, this is the
But
Guinness
very
guy. Here he
important
goes.
question before we start. Is anyone feeling nervous at all? You're not allowed to be. Well, the birds are going to be flying quite low over your head. So if they do decide to come and say hello to you guys, please remember to keep your hands and legs inside the ride at all times. They're not like cats and dogs. They don't like touch and don't really understand it. So there's no petting if they come and say hi to you guys. Is that alright with everyone? Cool. So I'll give you a quick rundown of what we do here at the centre. We obviously do flying displays like this for people who come to see our birds. But we also do a little bit of conservation work. We help out a local Irish group called the Golden Eagle Trust. And they've been responsible for reintroducing golden eagles, white-tailed sea eagles, and then the ones we helped out with were red kites. And red kites were unfortunately missing from Ireland for 200 years. There was no wild red kites in Ireland. They were extinct in the country. But with the help of some people over in Wales, we got some chicks brought them over to Ireland, tagged them, reared them, and released them into the wild over on the east coast around Dublin. And they're doing really, really well. And the project this year is we're actually raising money to give to the Golden Eagle Trust to get tracking equipment. So they go out and track the birds, live track where they are, see how they're getting on, where they're going, and if they're dying, what's happening to them. And Maya here is actually live streaming our shows today. She's raising money for the red kite, so thank you going to ramble on about conservation all day. We do have one other project, but my friend is going to talk about that in a bit, because our ambassador for that project is coming up. Well, our first bird for the show is on his way. Has anyone spotted him yet?
There he is.
Yeah, miss him. Here he comes. So this handsome boy's name is Batty. He is a Bateleur eagle, buddy. The Bateleur eagles come all the way from Africa. They used to be found all over the continent, in the sub-Saharan Africa, so below the Sahara. But these days they are mainly found in national parks and reserves, things like that, because of habitat loss and secondary poisoning, which is where you put out poison to kill things. And that thing, in fact, eat something that's poisoned, it will make him sick as well. So in Ireland it's like mice and rats and things like that. In Africa it could be big cats and things like that. So that's their main issue. And then he's showing you, he's quite happy down here on the ground, isn't he? He will scan it quite a bit. He will eat dead things, because it dead things is just easy to catch. You don't have to kill it, you don't have to catch it. All you have to do is eat it. But did you see, as he was coming in there, he was doing a lot of this, wobbling back and forth. He may look very unstable in flight, but in theory, Batty can fly around for hours and hours and hours a day and cover hundreds of kilometers of ground. And the reason he does this a lot is it's actually where he gets his name from. Bateleur is an old French word for circus performer or tightrope walker. And so Batty is missing something that a lot of other birds have. Does anyone have a guess as to what it is? Think, yeah? His tail. He doesn't have much of a tail at all. And he's not lost his tail, he's not shaved it. We haven't shaved it. This is what Batty is supposed to look like. The reason is for that is what he was showing you a minute ago, is he's quite happy walking around on the ground. Yeah? So if he had a lovely long tail trailing behind him, it would drag along on the ground and get wrecked. So there's no tail to keep him clean. But a tail on a bird is like a rudder on a boat, so it uses steering and agility. So since he doesn't have a long tail, his wings have to make a difference, so he has to do a lot of this. But he's not staying like I said, he can fly for hours at a time. In theory, Batty can go from here to Dublin without having to wing leave once. And he's got the right weather conditions, he's like a surface around on the wind. He does a bit of soaring for us, like we might see it. There he goes. So earlier on today, when Batty came out, he spent about 5 minutes all the way down there just doing circles and circles and circles. And now he's gone off over here. And this will give me a great opportunity to show you his eyesight. So you see that bit there? You see now, Batty is going to come in and find that almost immediately. It's going to scatter all the bits of food around. And you can see how fantastic his eyesight is. So there's a big bit from there that he's going to get when he comes in. Now he's going to come and watch how quickly he finds these little bits of food on the ground. Straight on. No hesitation. So then, the reason he can find all these little bits of chicken in amongst the ground so easily is because he's got fantastic eyesight. He can see much, much better than us. But he can see more colours that we can't see. Does anyone have a guess as to what it is? If you guess right, yeah, go. I know. Yeah. What was it? Right? So he's got his nose close.
Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet. Do you want to have a go?
I'll have a go.
Ultraviolet light. The reason that helps in eating raw meat, left hand, is because raw meat, blood tissue reflects UV light. So that's why it's used in forensics. So there's a CSI forensic investigation, it's a flashlight out of all that bloody tissue reflects. That's what Batty sees all the time. So these little bits of chicken are scattering around with little glow sticks there. You can see them super far away. So blow up, like imagine these little bits of chicken are a goat or a deer. This arena is the African sky. Thank you very much. So then you can see them miles and miles and miles away. That's super cool. He's very colourful as well, isn't he? What do you see? He's black, white, red, grey, brown. So most of these colours are just black, like and a female will look very much like the person, but bigger. Females in the bird of prey world are usually about a third larger. those white patches under their wings. So on a female, it will come all the way to the edge of the wings, maybe even wrap around a little bit. So much more white under the wing. And when they do mate, it's quite romantic, they mate for life. And they lay one big egg on the top of a really tall tree. So they put all their energy into one chick. And then that chick, when he's young, will look like will be brown, will have a kind of a greedy face. And will have a longer tail. A longer tail on a young Bateleur is like training wheels to teach him how to fly. And then as he ages, every year when he molts and grows new feathers, he will eventually look like Batty. So the different colours of their flowers marks him as a young skin. So older Bateleurs will let them hunt in their territory, will give them a break, let them learn how to hunt. But once they're fully grown and they look like Batty, they stick out in there or
they don't look
good.
Up.
Good job. Any questions about that so far? I'll ask you another question. Does anyone remember, I mentioned 3 birds to start the show were reintroduced. Can anyone name any one? Red Kite. Red Kite, you want to go? Okay, get to wash your hands over there. And that is this bit, you get food to do right there.
Oh, I can.
What happened?
Ready? What do you think
This
of his
is really
weight?
weird, but I don't want to steal some of this.
He's light. Does anyone guess how much he weighs?
See if this helps.
Wind?
2 pounds. 2 pounds what? About a kilo? 2.2. So he's just under 2 kgs. So just under, what, 4 pounds. There we go. Well done. Thank you very much. All his bones are hollow, except for the ones in his legs and his feet. Because he will hunt a bit. He will catch small mammals, maybe things as big as rabbits or hares. And he's actually a little bit specialised. He belongs to a family called snake eagles. So he'll hunt and eat snakes. So we've had red kites. Can anyone name me one of the other 2?
Better.
White-tailed something. Yeah, come on, have a go. Close enough. Here he goes. You look at him. He's using very little of his own energy right now. He's just surfing around on the wind. Having a great time. So,
bye.
When he's hunting snakes,
oh, he's back.
Pinch that tree you're coming in.
I lost him.
Probably going to come. There he is. Yeah. He always comes back, don't worry. So he's got really thick, bubbly armour on his legs. This is his battle armour. What do you think, Batty? The longest one of the birds have gone missing for is a week. Here he comes. One of our hawks spent a week on a local farm catching crows. The farmer was more than happy to have her. He'd ring us up, yeah, she's got another one. By the time we get there, she has a belly full of crow. She's got no interest in us. As it's all about food, so he does this, he gets food. This is the deal. And then after a week, one of my colleagues was sat there looking at her. She came and sat beside him. Was like, I've not caught anything today and I'm hungry, let's go home. Thank you very much. Yeah, so he's got thick, bubbly, scaly legs. That is his battle armour. He can puff himself up to about 2 or 3 times his body size. So if a snake strikes at him, he just gets a mouthful of feathers. And then he's got special enzymes in his stomach to digest the venom, so he doesn't get sick. So we've had red kite, red kites. Does anyone remember the last one? Sorry, excuse me. No. One more. Maya, do you want to come have a go? Yeah, just for the live.
Golden eagle.
Golden eagle. Yes, there we go. No, it's not cheating. So yeah, he's watching over there. You coming, buddy? Oh, he's too quick. There you go. Is he?
You want to turn and wave at chat?
You can turn around. Last thing I'll tell you about is, you see he's got that big bright red face? Yeah? That's kind of like a mood ring. But it's the opposite of us. If my face was that colour, I wouldn't be very happy, would I? Yeah. But see, the Batty's big bright red face means he's actually quite happy and content to be out here flying around getting food. But if I was to go in to Batty in the morning to ask him to come out and fly, and he had a bright yellow face, he's like, okay, Batty's, thank you very much, man. Batty is feeling intense emotions, not necessarily bad emotions, but he could be very excited, but he could be, angry or upset. But because I can't force Batty to do anything he doesn't want to do. I wouldn't want to anyway. But you see this yellow bit on his beak? His whole face can go that colour. So it's like us going pale or us going red or whatever. It's all about blood flow. So his face allows us to tell how he's feeling. Any questions about that before we let him head off home? Well, he's also sometimes called a pine cone eagle, because you see he can puff his head up and it looks like a pine cone. We do is this little thing on his ankle just here. So that just goes on him while we're flying him around, and we can go and pick him up again. There he goes. He's deceptively quick, isn't he? Yeah. Lifespan, great question. In the wild, maybe early 20s. Here with Batty's actually in his late 20s right now. And if we're lucky, we could get Batty into his 50s or 60s. There's one in America in his 60s. So yeah, the general rule with birds of prey, the bigger they are, the longer they live, and then their lifespan is double and triple in captivity. Batty doesn't have to worry about finding food. He doesn't have to worry about eating food. He's fired. Healthcare, free debt. So the way I look at it is, if I'm doing my job right, Batty wants to be here. He gets free food. And they don't fly for fun. If we could, we would love to fly. But Batty only flies for 3 reasons: fear, food, and migration. And that's the same for any bird. If they've got a full belly, and
Alex is doing a bad job at managing cables. He almost killed
a
lady twice.
Did a great job for us this afternoon. So I'm going to give him his big reward.
Breaks in jet for Batty.
Thank you very much. My colleague's going to be able to join you guys in a second to fly a different bird, so I hope you enjoyed Batty. I'll talk to you there.
Thanks, Gavin.
Bye.
Bye. So
Yeah, you're fired. you didn't manage it well enough. James had to come over and change it up. I thought
Chat, that bird's like one of the cutest birds I've ever seen.
Hello guys, how are we?
Yes.
My name is Jamie. I'm going to be flying the next bird for you. So, Batty was a little bit of a hunter. I'm about to introduce you to something a little bit different. Gavin talked a little bit about the Gold Eagle Trust. Did he mention anything about vultures? No.
Thanks, Maya.
So we do a different kind of conservation work with vultures over in Nepal. So in the last 50 years, 99.9% of vultures have been wiped out worldwide. So for every 1,000 vultures there were, there's only one left. So you guys coming here is helping us fund sending money over to Nepal. The main killer of vultures is a drug called diclofenac. It's an anti-inflammatory drug. We use it in Vulture gel. Hello, Tyson. This is Tyson. Diclofenac is an anti-inflammatory gel, and farmers use it on working livestock. And when those livestock eventually pass away, where are you going? The vultures will come and eat the carcasses and die of kidney failure. So this is Dyson, our African whiteback vulture. He is probably the most widespread species of vulture on the planet. You'll find him in Southeast Asia, Sub-Saharan Africa. And he is our ambassador for this sort of work.
This sucks.
So Dyson faces an incredible amount of issues out in the wild. He has the same eyesight as Batty. It's incredible. It's absolutely insane. He can see into the ultraviolet spectrum, but he can see much further than Batty can. So Dyson can see a goat-sized carcass through UV a half a kilometer away. And just for reference, the top of that mountain is half a kilometer away, or you can see 6 kilometers away, all of you. So 12 times the distance of the top of that mountain, Dyson can see a goat-sized carcass. It's absolutely insane. Dyson's built for soaring. He has those big broad wings and really dense feathers to pick up thermals and warm rising air. To soar in the sky, Dyson go for hours and hours on end.
That's bad for the camera angle, Dyson.
Now it is a little bit windy for him, so I'm wondering how well he's going to do in the wind. You can see he's struggling a little bit. What a good boy. Dyson does make me do a little bit of running through his displays. Good boy.
They can hear me breathing. That's cringe.
Did any of you know how endangered vultures are? They're the fastest disappearing bird of prey on the entire planet. And Dyson here, he loves them so much. I think he's adorable. So Dyson is literally the Hoover of the ecosystem, if you didn't get that one in. So he only eats dead things, and dead things, rotting meat or fresh meat, can carry diseases. Dyson has a stomach pH of 0, meaning that he can digest anthrax, cholera, rabies, you name it, he can digest it. So when he's cleaning up a carcass, he'll digest all of that, no worries, and it gets cleaned out of the ecosystem. But with the lack of vultures around nowadays, especially in India, it's a huge issue. If vultures aren't around, wild dogs are cleaning up those carcasses, meaning that they're spreading rabies like wildfire. Come on down, good boy. Dude, such a good dog. Dyson, just like Batty, has a really short tail. He spends the majority of his time on the ground. So he's really comfortable walking around for us. Ideally, because we're doing a little bit of flying. medium-sized vulture. So the way it works with vultures is a hierarchy. The larger vultures eat first. They can make it through the hide of the elephant or rhino or whatever they're trying to break through.
Are you okay?
Dyson here isn't powerful enough to do
You're
that.
crying, that's content.
So it's all glamorous in the world of vultures. Dyson has to find existing passages into whatever animal he's trying to eat. I'll let you use your imagination for that one. Oh wow, Dyson, good job. Good boy. How much do you think Dyson weighs? Any idea? He can speak.
4 kg.
4 kg is correct. I'm just really weak. So it's not actually that heavy. Majority of his bones are hollow except for his leg and feet bones. Now Dyson and all vultures can get to exceptionally high altitudes. A cousin of Dyson's, the Ruppel's griffon vulture, has the record of the highest altitude of any flying vulture at a whopping 38,000 feet, which is 10,000 feet higher than Mount Everest. So when you think about it, when we go up Mount Everest, what do we need? Oxygen. God, you're so quiet. Anyone? Oxygen. Dyson can carry 4 times more oxygen in his blood than we can, which is insane. He does that using specialized red blood cells, which are produced in his feet and leg bones. What else do you need when you go out there?
Protection from the cold.
Yes, he does need to use thermals to catch that. That Ruppel's griffon vulture who made it up to 38,000 feet was a complete accident. He more than likely caught a rising thermal and couldn't get down. We do know that he got to this 38,000 feet because he hit an oncoming plane. Plane did land safely. Come on, here's that. Good boy. He's AstroTurf alone. He's finding whatever food has been left from the 2 o'clock display. Good boy. So when Dyson goes up to those extreme altitudes, he needs warmth. So under this layer of feathers, he has a layer of downy feathers, which keeps him nice and toasty. So for Dyson, the issue isn't being cold, it's actually being too hot. So on a really hot day, we don't work him too much. It's just not fair on him. Come on over here, Dyson. Enjoying the AstroTurf, looking super pretty while doing it. Dyson's actually incredibly hygienic. The reason for the bald head isn't for fashion purposes. It's so that he can stick his head inside a carcass, he can get it all bloody, and when he goes
Rico, thank you for the
sunbathing,
$500.
it crisps up and comes off. If you had a beautiful head of feathers like that, you'd get ruined for all that blood and gore.
Wow.
Any questions about that? How old is Batty? Batty is in his early 20s. The oldest recorded vulture in Ireland at the minute is 58 years old, which is pretty old for a vulture in captivity. We hope to have Dyson as long as that, but we hope for the best into his late 40s. But in the wilds, they'll live into their 20s maybe, given that they don't get affected by the drug tophanak. Another issue facing vultures is actually poachers. So when poachers are going after whatever they're going after and make a kill, vultures will soar and they'll surround the area and they'll start dropping one by one, making it very obvious that there is actually poachers around. So poachers will poison vultures a lot and it's making a huge effect on them. Over in India, they're actually really working on conserving the vulture population. Vultures are sacred over there. They're used for
Chat, do you have tissues? Maya's crying so much.
will actually lay the body out and allow the vultures to take it away. And when those vultures leave, it's meant to be the spirit leaving with the vultures, which is pretty amazing. So a lot of people do value vultures, but the issue
Not
is
so much
the people
good
that
with
don't.
another $500.
So we work on.
Thank you so much.
Much quicker than I am. We work on sending money out to buy out diclofenac as a drug for veterinary use, and we're doing really well in doing so. €1 actually buys a cow over in Nepal, and when that cow eventually dies of natural causes, we can then give it to the vultures. There's vulture safe zones for feeding. We can lay that carcass out and the vultures can feed it happily. There could be up to 100 vultures around a cattle carcass pretty happily. You're going to do some work for us. He's doing incredible today.
You're making Maya cry.
Stop.
That she loves it so much.
I just think it's so cool.
That's
amazing.
What we're planning on doing. Happy tears, I hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vultures are doing a little bit.
I'm embarrassing Maya, sorry.
Managed to get completely off the market in Nepal for veterinary purposes. There is an issue behind pharmacies actually selling it to farmers legally, which is the next step. But ideally, one of us here at the centre goes out every year. Since COVID, it's been a little bit harder. But ideally, we'll go out every year and help tagging and tracking the vultures and setting up cameras around feeding sites. Vultures are affected. We did a whole lot of work with red-headed vultures over in Nepal, which was our last project with them. A little bit of
Ow. Hit me in the face.
Any other questions about Dyson so far? What you see there is pretty much it. Unless he does catch a thermal with a pretty good bit of wind, he can go a little bit faster, but he's not built for speed, he's not built to kill. Batty can go pretty fast considering how big he is. Our Falcons can go incredibly fast. Dyson doesn't kill anything, so he doesn't need to be fast at all. Some of our Parahawks have bigger talons than Dyson does, and that's because they need to kill. Dyson doesn't. I'm going to have to try outrun him. Good boy, Dyson. Oh, wow. Come down here. Good boy. What a fantastic boy. Before I run out of things to say.
He's amazing.
He is amazing. Thank you very much. That wasn't a question, but it's a fantastic statement.
I love him.
Gonna do a little bit more work. I'm not going to push Dyson overly hard today, just down to the weather. But Dyson has 3 continuous breaths going around his body at any given point to keep him nice and cool down. So he has 1 breath going in, 1 breath circling his body, cooling him down, then 1 breath going out. So twice or 3 times the amount that we have at any one time. And that supplies oxygen to his whole body. Come on, Dyson. What a good boy. He's trying so hard today. I can't really fault him for that. With any of our birds of prey, it's not about affection here. I obviously love Dyson very much. But they don't have an affection towards us. It's not how they work. Dyson does this solely for food and the sheer amount of chicken that's in my bag. Nothing more than that. So if he's not feeling it, if he's not up to it, he's just not going to do it. There's no forcing him, and it's not right to. So whatever he wants to do today is completely up to him. That's how falconry originated. You'd be hunting with your bird and you'd be offering them food for whatever they cost, and you'd be ideally eating it. Falconry is over 5,500 years old. It's the oldest sport of hunting with an animal. We use birds of prey before we ever use dogs. I don't particularly want whatever Dyson catches, considering it's all dead, but we've been using falcons and eagles in order to capture food. Come on, Dyson, he's really thinking about it. You can see him contemplating a whole lot. I won't make him do a whole lot of work. If there's any other questions, please shout them out. Oh, what a good boy.
Do other vultures regurgitate like our black and turkey vultures?
Good job. Getting a slap off of those wings is not pleasant.
I don't think all vultures.
Dyson has a 5.5-foot wingspan, which is pretty incredible, and they do get bigger. There's special vultures and special species of vultures to actually digest different parts of each carcass. Dyson here will be going after the flesh and the meat and the guts and everything like that. Guts in particular are his favourite.
And the turf.
There's vultures specifically for the bone, and other vultures specifically for the bone marrow. So they digest absolutely every part of that carcass. They're an incredible clean-up group.
Destroy.
It's good to see that even
That's a very good question. It's pretty much the same principle for vultures. It's not much different to that. But for Dyson, for any bird of prey, the amount of eggs that they lay is usually down to the amount of food relevant. So anywhere between 2 and maybe 4 eggs for Dyson. But he's thinking about doing another little bit of work for us. Oh, what a good boy. I'll get him through one last circuit and then we'll pop him back into bed.
Do they need a defense mechanism, and if they do, what is it?
So their defense mechanism is disgusting.
That's why I asked.
They're at their most vulnerable when they're eating. So a vulture around a carcass, hyenas are a huge problem for vultures. They'll surround them and bully them away from the carcass. So what Dyson does is a defense mechanism in order to flee and get away. He doesn't have much of a it's more flight than fight. Oh, Dyson, well done. But what Dyson does is he will bring back up whatever he's just after eaten in order to escape that hyena. He doesn't want to have all this food. He could have nearly a third of his body weight inside of him. And then if that hyena comes along and threatens him, he wants to make a quick getaway. So he vomits it back up, and then those hyenas get a nice meal out of that. All very lovely in the world of vultures. But we absolutely love them.
I think it's great.
So if there's no last questions, I'm actually going to pop Dyson back in bed. He's done a great job, and he gets a nice reward of some guts now as a nice treat. No other questions? Right, well thank you very much, guys. James is going to come out with the next right now.
Drake's in chat for making Maya cry tears of joy.
Does everybody love Dyson? They better. They better love him so much.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
He loves the roof.
Hello. You guys alright? Good. Alright, I'm James. We're going to fly a Falcon for you next. I was going to take this opportunity to say thanks to you guys, Maya's crew, coming today. It's quite humbling. Probably the proudest I felt, I think, in the time I've been at the centre seeing the work you've done. These guys are streaming, they're raising money for the conservation projects that we work with. And there's some amazing donations coming in, right?
It's at $5,566.
Really. So over $5,000 raised today. So well done. Thank you for your time, really. And they came all the way from the US as well. Really. Okay, we're going to fly a Falcon for you. She's up there. Her name is Millie. She's a Sega Falcon. S-A-K-E-R. She's from the deserts of Asia, Eastern Europe, and then all the way through Asia. She's the same color as the rocks.
All right, chat. Round 2. You're going to hear my breathing. Sorry.
For her. She's going to be following the land and the trees like water, rolling off the hill, trying to conceal herself. And we're going to simulate a hunt. Right? She's a bird hunter. They catch sort of pigeon-sized birds and mammals and lizards as well, coming from the desert. They need to adapt, but we're going to use this thing to simulate a bird trying to get away from her. Put yourselves in the mind's eye of a group of birds about to be hunted. You've heard of the peregrine falcon, no doubt. And they fly over 200 miles an hour. Falcons are the fastest animals that have ever lived on Earth. She'll be coming through here at about 90. She's quick. Try and spot her. That's the whole point. It gives you guys like an insight into what it must be like to be chased by a fast raptor. Okay? She'll let us know when she's on the way. She has a voice similar to Gavin's, so listen out for that one. And what I'll do, if I get it right, is I'll pull this away if we spot her at the last second to simulate a bird dodging her first attack, her stoop, and then I'll use this then to exercise her and work her. Sega Falcons, I heard Jaden talking about falconry there. They've been used since the sport started, thousands of years ago in Central Asia, and this is how you would maintain the bird's fitness, using a lure. Oh, that's a pigeon. That made me nervous though, I thought it was her. Apparently, she is looking around. So, yeah, we've used the lure traditionally to bring the bird back after a hunt, yeah? But today we're going to use it to simulate a bird trying to get away from her attack. And where is she? Can you hear her? Yeah, she's in the sky. It's quite masculine voice, isn't it? And get ready. She'll be coming from over here. She'll probably drift in the wind a little bit, but get ready for this.
Chat.
Straight away.
Oh, there it is.
Here she is. You got this? Look at this, okay? So she's folded her wings. She's using that streamline shape to accelerate, and so watch her from now on. Don't pay any attention to me. Here's the falcon. Whatever she's trying to catch, it's going to be doing its best to avoid her. Putting this away, simulating that, maintaining her fitness, and show you guys what she does. And it's not random. She doesn't want to do this, you know. She wants this over and is using everything she has to try and hit this. Now, Millie's she's like 17 years old, okay? We're not going to work her too hard today. It's a bit muggy, isn't it? It's not hot, but she's working hard. So we're just actually going to let her have it there. She's done enough work to warrant the reward her for her efforts. But it gives you guys a nice insight into how a falcon's moving height, generate speed, and then use that speed to catch a bird in midair. And I think she deserves a clap because she gave it full effort there.
Drake's.
She did try hard. Clearly now Millie's caught something. That's going to get a reaction. Everybody now, imagine the deserts of Asia. She's exposed to threats from mammals like foxes and maybe wolves. Eagles would react to this as well. So instinctively she's nervous. And Millie's Irish. She was bred here in Ireland, but in her mind she's in the wild. You know? If we were hunting with Millie, we've made a swap. I've got what she had. She's got her reward on the glove, and that's how that exchange works in falconry. You use some of the food to exchange what they've caught, so she's not been robbed. And if she was out in the wild now, she's exposed, things could potentially see the food. You can see it, right? She's got quail here. But if you were above her and she's on a rock face, you wouldn't, would you? You see a feathery rock, so she's using her plumage to conceal what she has. That's called mantling. It's like a mantelpiece covers a fire, yeah, or a shawl, mantle of responsibility. She's using her wings to try and hide that from any prying eyes over there. Well done, Neil. Any questions on it? quite warm, isn't it? No questions at all? Would she hunt here? The problem is it's too enclosed. As Millie tries to catch anything here, it's just going to hide in a hedge, right? And she won't go in after it. And she knows I'm going to feed her as well, you know? She's 17, she's a seasoned pro, so why bother wasting the energy? Our hawks that we fly consistently do because they're able to get into the bushes. So yeah, she won't, it's too enclosed here. Any other questions? How far? Millie's record, she holds the record here, and I don't mind telling you, is Shannon Airport. She flew to Shannon Airport from here, yeah. About 90, I think. Yeah, about 90 miles an hour. So pretty quick, huh? She's obviously wearing radio tracking gear, right, just in case. Do you want to put it? Good question. How long will she live? I mean, she's 17 now, hopefully 20 or 30 years. In the wild, obviously a lot less, you know. I believe the average for peregrines, which we have here in Ireland, is 7 to 9, yeah. So they're built to last, you know. She's got good health care, she's free food, there's no predation here, you know. Look at her on the live stream. Isn't she beautiful?
Say hi, chat.
Any other questions? Okay. This is for you guys.
What?
We're getting married on Monday, so we've got you a little treat from Aillwee.
That's so nice. Well, thank you.
Wish you a happy and bright, beautiful future. These guys came over to us years ago to say hi. Kyla works on the same project that I did years ago out in Nepal, actually, with the vultures, and we got to know each other. And they came together and got this idea of coming over with Maya to stream with us today, so we really appreciate it. So, yeah, congratulations. I'm sorry I can't do it on Monday.
That is so nice.
Yay. Yeah, the Prosecco's not chilled, so yeah, it just makes it good. Yeah. It's a good pairing in there as well, you know. It's not just, yeah, everything's been selected to balance each other with its flavors. All right.
Chat, they make cheese here. That's all the cheese that they make.
I'm going to stand here and feed Millie. If you want to get a closer look, you can. Come and take a photo. She's beautiful.
That's so nice.
You can get a photo taken with her if you wish. If you haven't seen the birds in their aviaries, please do that. There's lots to read out there on the team. We've got orchids up in the woods now. They're actually flowering really late. So if you go for a walk in the woods, we've got some rare flowers flowering up there at the moment. I hope the weather holds off for you. Obviously there's cheese, lots of nice cheese, and little bits and bobs in the farm shop. But I'm right here, don't be shy, come on over. Thanks for coming in again, thanks to you guys and everybody online there doing their thing. So take care, thank you very much. Well done everybody.
Can you take the cheese, Taylor? Yeah.
It's not bird milk cheese. It's separate. But they do make it here. Alright. Sorry, I didn't realize the speakers were behind us in the first demo. I didn't even think to turn the mic around.
I gotta stand up.
Yeah. How you doing? Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. I got champagne now. It's gonna be great.
Easy. Watch your step. Alright. I think that's gonna be the end of it, right?
Let's go like over here where it's less windy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Hmm?
Who's Drake?
Oh, Drake is like the emo.
It's a clapping one.
Oh, okay. So I was just seeing Drake,
so
Jaden,
they're
and
clapping
Dyson
for you.
over and over again.
Yeah, they're clapping for Jaden.
Oh, okay.
Like
I was
Jaden's
very
on.
confused.
Alright, guys.
I thought I was watching it up top with Millie.
Oh, yeah. There are a bunch of emotes that are just words, makes no sense.
No.
But I think they all enjoyed it thoroughly. I have never seen, I was tearing up with you at that vulture. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never been that close to an old world vulture.
Sorry I embarrassed you.
He did embarrass me.
In front of everybody.
That was kind of weird. Chat, I'm glad that we got to make this one happen because I didn't think that we were going to stream today, so that is very cool. Episode 2, or that is going to be the end of episode 2 here. Catch, thank you for the $10. Dom, thank you for the $5. total with $10. So we're at $5,591.83 today. That's gone straight to the Golden Eagle Trust. Thank you so much if you donated. If you didn't donate, that is totally fine. Thank you for watching. These people are all here because they care about birds and they want to teach people about birds. It's very similar to me. We're all super aligned. So if you're watching, that's the point. So you're doing a good thing too. Thank you so much. Yeah, come to Ireland. Come visit them here at Aillwee Burren. I hate saying that because
Aillwee Burren Experience.
Aillwee Burren Experience. There we go.
Zoom in.
There
we go.
There we go. Push the brand.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to. Should I host? Yeah, I'll host WD-40, huh?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to raid. We should also probably say bye to James on stream if you want. Do you think he wants to say anything else?
Probably.
Okay.
You want to stall till he gets over here?
Yeah. I'm gonna set this raid up but not send it yet, and then we'll have James say anything else that he wants to say. Where to next? New York, Wolf Conservation Center.
Well, they have good internet there, I think.
I hope so. It's New York.
I'm not coming, so
yeah,
the internet
Connor's
won't
not
crash.
coming. Connor can't cause a broadcast storm in New York. We will see.
At first, I was told I had shut down the entire region of West Ireland, but it turns out I only shut down a few houses.
Okay.
A few.
Anyway.
So all of them.
I don't want to count them.
Is there going to be a VOD? Yeah, this VOD should stay up. I don't. Yeah, this VOD will be up if you want to watch it. Later. Also, shout outs to the cable management team.
And
Jason with $400. Jason with $400 to get us to $6,000. $6,001.83. You are insane. Thank you so much. Didn't we do 4,000 on the first one? Does anybody remember?
Yeah, it was about
4,000 on the first. Conservation Uncharted episode, 6,000 on the second. That is incredible. Thank you so much.
Saving birds.
Saving birds. Literally, this actually, it's such a cool, like, direct thing, you know? It was so cool that you got to see red kites in person. I'm still in awe of that bird. It's just massive. It's not what I expected at all. Jess is screaming at you.
As you should.
Imprints. Imprinted birds. Do I have anything else to... I don't think I'm going to stream again in Ireland. I'm not going to even try.
She wanted to stream my wedding, but I told her no, it's
I
cringe.
did not say that. Connor said that, and I said I will not, because that is cringe. I will not be streaming the wedding. The next time I'll be live should be Saturday when I get back for keeping. What day is it? Yeah, it'll be in a week. I'll be live in a week for a keeping stream. It's going to be awful. I'm going to be so jet lagged. It's going to be terrible. But I'm ready.
Just drink a Red Bull. It'll be fine. And anxious.
Get anxious. But then the parrot's old owner is coming the next morning.
Yeah. Well.
So.
I never replaced that siding for Tico. Whoops.
Huh? Siding.
Where Tico destroyed the...
Oh, it's fine.
Siding. He's going to think we're awful. Horrible enclosure. Bad siding.
Royal wedding? No. Connor and Kayla are getting married. Chat. Say congratulations. No. New YouTube video today. Is Danny up? He should be. It's finally EU hours.
Yeah.
Where is he? Yeah, there is a video that's ready. It is, Space, you got something? I don't remember which one it is. We have so many videos in the works right now. They're all saying congrats.
Thanks.
I don't think it's a day in my life, no. I think it's it's not the LA vlog. I don't think it's a day in my life. It's not the grandfather Q&A. Fortnite.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Alex? Danny, what the frick? Okay, we'll just post it sometime this week then without a stream. That's okay. I'm not doing an Ireland vlog.
Sad.
Yeah, I don't want to vlog with Elle and Alex. It's really cringe. It's not Fortnite gameplay.
He might talk for another hour.
Yeah.
James said it was the proudest
I
he's
know.
felt, and I was about to cry.
That was so nice. Yeah, you guys heard him say that. James is stoked that we're here, which is so cool because I really got here and I just felt like a nuisance. Like I got here, I immediately felt like I was in the way, and that everyone was like, "Oh, like here's the YouTube girl." Cringe.
I didn't help that I killed the internet, because then it was just like I'm just causing them problems being here and not helping.
Right.
And the way you asked him, like, does it usually go out? That was funny too, in retrospect.
He's like, no.
He's like, it never goes out. This is crazy.
Yeah. Because I killed it.
Someone
Immediately broke their internet. Yeah. He's answering questions with the whole group of people, and I definitely don't want to pull him away.
You can keep stalling. You're
I guess
really
I
good
should.
stalling.
I should keep stalling because I don't want to not give him the opportunity to say anything. Okay.
Oh, this is the part that...
Yeah. Like half your streams are stalling.
That's true.
Yeah.
Whew.
Thanks.
More stalling. Show the bird again. Show the birds. Show breadsticks.
Nope. Didn't work.
Chad, if you have some questions, you can do hashtag ask followed by the question. If I can't answer them, I'll ask Jaden. Hi, bud. Sorry, I just totally.
No, you were actually, it was perfect in frame.
Oh, whoops.
Well,
no, I messed it up.
Yeah, just left. So, yep, I'm not getting that. It's too dark in there.
That's what.
Let's see where James is at. So many people.
Alternative asked, what country are you in? Ireland. We're in Ireland.
Hey, Maya, hashtag ask, can I get a raise?
No. Classic, what part of Ireland are you in? Great question.
West Ireland?
West Ireland.
Near Cliffs of Moher-ish.
Near Cliffs of Moher-ish.
Here.
A-I-L. Oh, I did right.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Go on, Alex!
Uh-oh. Oh, man. You know we're out of content really hard when you pointed at Alex.
I can't,
It's gonna start raining.
Bad news. I can't scroll through your questions. Because it won't let me on mobile. Hold on. I'm going to a Safari page. Give me a second. Just 1 second.
How does it feel to be abused by Maya?
Oh my god.
She said she'd hit me more if I say anything about it, so I might have already said too much, chat.
Who are Ella and Alex? Get who? This is Alveus' unpaid intern. He's an intern for Alveus. He is contracted for doing some accounting, some bookkeeping, and some miscellaneous labor.
Shipping.
On facility grounds.
If you got your print, it was me. If you haven't gotten your print, I don't ship anything.
He did ship all the prints. And then Ella is our animal care coordinator. Hello. At Alveus. She is paid. She lives on site.
Yeah, I got my own enclosure.
You have your own enclosure?
I've got my own enclosure.
Bear Otter, thank you for the $100. J-Flow, thank you for the $50. Jaden, somebody asked what bird is the best bird? Not necessarily here, just in general.
Best bird in general.
Yes.
Do you know how many species of birds there are? So many.
Which one is the best?
Batty.
I'm gonna have to say
Batty is the best, obviously.
African whiteback vulture and batty.
Specific.
And Batty.
Specifically Batty.
Jess really does just hang out in the front seat. Jess is complaining. He's pretty high up.
Shrez said, what bird today was the biggest?
Dyson.
Dyson.
That vulture.
5.5 foot wingspan.
Oh, a lot of people.
Streaming too.
Twitch, Maya on Twitch. Yeah. A bunch of people have asked about the vulture drooling, Dyson drooling.
Yeah,
what
that's
about.
to digest easier.
For easier digestion. Okay.
It's
what else?
pretty attractive.
It's pretty cool. Are all the birds there native to Ireland? No.
Definitely not.
Is there a...
You just got another follower. You're famous.
Thanks. See you online.
Millie.
Are you inspired to practice your lure skills? Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I swung it with Alex running back and forth, and I think I did an okay job.
I never caught it. I thought it was gonna be way easier to get it.
That's how we all learned.
Yeah, that's how
we
James
started
teaches
doing that. People running at us.
Okay. You can do it next time. You can do it another
It is
time.
definitely.
I did that,
I will
and I
not be.
cacawed the whole time.
That sounds awful.
That's a necessity.
Yeah.
Flap as well.
Yep.
He will too.
I've done it.
He will definitely.
Did it for the TikTok. Did pretty well.
Are you on TikTok as well?
I do have a TikTok. Yeah. But it's probably my smallest.
Somebody said do
I
all
just
birds
started
spray
it.
throw up that pellet of things they don't digest.
Cast.
Any more? Ask.
Yes.
Cast.
Even our crows.
Somebody asked, what does Aillwee want to do with the donations? Tell them again.
It's all going to the Golden Eagle Trust, and they're raising money for tracking equipment to track red kites around Ireland.
It's already there. It went straight to him. $6,181.79. Amazing.
Thank you.
So
The hardest bird to work with.
Seagull. The white-tailed sea eagle.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Sometimes Dyson.
Chat, Kayla's now reading the questions because I can't scroll through my bot, but Kayla's doing great. she's true.
Seek is just scary.
What kind of bird is Batty?
Batty is a Bateleur eagle, or pinecone eagle. Probably eagle.
Pinecone's easier to say.
People want you guys to have live cameras. Does Aillwee have any live,
We should
any kind
get
of live
some.
cameras so we can watch live?
We should get some.
I would like
Anyone wants
one.
to send some over.
Somebody said, will you guys do a stream for the tracking? That's
not.
Maybe one day.
Unfortunately, that's not us.
Else,
But I would like to. I would also like them to do a stream for the tracking because we're not directly involved, unfortunately.
Well, if
Somebody
our
just
luck
said, let's
has,
go burbs.
Yeah.
We do have cool birds.
I don't know if we'd have the internet to go out and do anything besides hardwire.
Let's catch him.
Somebody said, I love birds.
James, we're closing up here, but we wanted to wait to see if you had anything else. We're at $6,181.
Wow. Again, thank you so much, everybody, and yourselves.
Of
It's
course.
brilliant, isn't it? There's
Yeah.
some massive donations coming in as well.
Yeah, and it's been amazing. They've had so much fun. We got a bunch of really cool close-ups. The bird wing slapped the mic. It was very immersive. It's a
That's
great
great.
experience.
Thanks, everybody, eh?
Yeah, you guys have to come visit them in Ireland.
Come see us.
Yeah, come hang out with
I want
them.
you to get a Twitch.
They do want you
I
to
think
get
we
Twitch
should.
and live cams.
I think
We'll
we
help you.
should.
Connor and I can
Yeah,
help
yeah,
plan
yeah.
it.
Set up in the arena.
What's
Absolutely.
the wingspan of a vulture?
Jaden?
5.5 feet wingspan of a vulture.
Somebody also asked for a short history of Burren Burn.
The centre was opened in 2008. Initially, we had quite a small flying team here. Millie was one of the birds, actually, and relatively simple stuff. And we've just grown from there. I mean, the whole site's been operational since the 70s, with the cave, obviously, and then the cheese making, the cheese factory. But the Bird of Prey Centre opened in 2008, and then we started getting involved with conservation, with the vultures out in Southeast Asia, in Nepal, around 2009. And we've just gone from there, really. We've just recently rebuilt the place, which has been amazing. Knocked everything down, started again from a slightly more solid structure in the west of Ireland. So that was a huge undertaking. But yeah, that's us. Fly birds, have fun, and raise a bit of money for conservation, and hopefully some awareness as well. Yeah?
Amazing. Somebody asked, Millie is a Saker falcon.
That's it?
Chat like you, James.
Oh no.
James is awesome.
Thanks very much.
Yes.
Millie's, it's all about her though, isn't it?
She's so cute.
She doesn't like your fluffy thing. Look at her eyeballing your fluffy thing.
What is that?
She's like, what are you doing?
Alright, chatters. That'll do it for today. I'm going to raid WD4D. My phone's not dead. That's his name. Thank you for watching. If that's...
Thank you.
Oh, wait. Maybe it's not. Space, can you set up the raid for that? I don't have service. Thank you. Dr. WD40. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the technical difficulties, sorry about the time change, but this was super sick. That is true. They loved all of your guys' presentations. Thank you so much. So cool to be able to do stuff like this, and big shout out to Connor and Kayla, because this obviously would not happen without them. So yeah, Connor and Kayla are gonna go get married. So.
I'm not gonna be fired, right?
And Connor's not gonna be fired.
Yay.
He's not live. He was just live. Oh, he missed the raid. That's tough. Atriox live? Alright, raid Atriox, please. Alex is so excited he's got Atriox raid. Okay, thank you so much. I will see you guys I'll see you guys on Saturday for a keeping stream, but for the next episode of Conservation Uncharted, it'll be in New York with Wolf Conservation Center. So, yeah. Yeah. Alex, you're keeping on Saturday? It's gonna be rough, but it'll be a good time. Thank you for all the donations. Really appreciate it. I will see you guys in a week.
Bye.
Follow my Instagram if you want to see Ireland stuff, but I won't be live on Twitch. Goodbye. Thank you.
Can I just turn it off?
Sure.